So we're back.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Alright, listen, we're back. It was crazy, but my internet just went out. What up? We back. Man, what up? We back. A lot of times speaking people like, what up? We rap. We don't know what the hell to do, but there's a lot of people who pop up and they be like, who you? I know freaking I do the things that I don't know. All right. My gosh, man. Nah. My whole internet was tripping or whatnot. It was on red. I have no idea what had happened, but it happened right as I was finished with the conversation, at least from what I remember. I think I was looking in the chat and y'all was saying freaking stuff or whatnot. And then diabolical, man, diabolical. I have no idea. First off, I'm gonna tell you that, like, I have mods on the freaking show, right? And so there are times when they could get into it with people, you know what I'm saying, within the chat, just because, you know, for not liking, you know, their music or vice versa, right? Like, and I've told some of them to stop doing it. Like, don't block, mute, or ban someone unless I tell y'all to, right? Because there'll be artists that, you know, I want to give people the chances, you know. I want people to be able to have free speech, and, you know, if you don't like something, you're not gonna like it, right? But I think that artists as well, man, you guys gotta have tough skin. If you don't sort of adjust how you react to someone reacting to your music, right? Like, just because someone thinks that it's whack doesn't mean that you're whack, right? In some cases, you know, it might be the truth though, right? Because you need to do a better job at the performance, at the melodies, at whatever it is. But you have to be willing to, especially in this case, take the feedback, right? It's not every day that when you like put something out and post it that you get people who are willing to actually say something about it within the, you know what I'm saying, post or whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? There are times that we all have done it in the past and we may have gotten like 3 likes, no comments, right? We don't know what people think about it at all. Like, do they really like it, or do they just like it to support, right? And so it doesn't really tell you much. At a review show, right, like, people are willing to tell you the truth if they'd cut your song off right when it comes on. You want to know, like, what are those songs that sort of make people do that? What are the ones that, like, that make people, you know, essentially, what are the songs you can make to put you in that GOAT conversation, right? Futuristically and stuff like that, right? So as long as you guys are able to do that and take the feedback, I feel like there shouldn't really be any sort of arguments in the chat. Like, there will be people who I mean, again, I know it's like I should be a music psychiatrist in some way, just because I know why people react in certain ways. It's very hard to take somebody, put in a poop emoji, or saying throw the whole artist away, or nah, this ain't, you know what I mean? Like, to see someone talking shit about your song, you know, is not an easy thing to just kind of endure, right? And then you feel like if you just sort of like brush it off and, you know, and for some of you guys, just brushing it off and saying, hey, thanks you for listening anyway, you'll feel like that's like the bitch move for you and shit like that. But no, it's the right move, right? Let people, how often does the artist, the painter, the sculptor get to stand there while people sort of critique it and people not know that they're the artist type shit, right? In some cases, right? In these cases, we know that you're the artist, but you don't know how people are gonna react to that art. And I always use art as the example, because when you guys go to a museum or something like that, like everyone is gonna see the paintings completely different, right? They're gonna be ones where, like, you know, the painter did just throw splotches of paint on the canvas and then, you know, call it freaking art or whatnot. And one person is gonna walk in and say exactly that. It looks like they just threw random paint, you know what I mean? And then another person is gonna think about the detail, the emotion that the very specific colors bring together or whatnot, the sort of how things blend in. Like, they're gonna see things in a more profound freaking way. And, you know, essentially that's what our music is, right? Trying to find the majority of people that fuck with our shit and that are willing to, you know, ride with us throughout or whatnot. Drake has fans, Kendrick has fans, right? Then there are those who are not fans of either of those artists. And, you know, it just shows you how with humans, like, we love what we love, or we change and want to do something different or whatnot, right? Like, there are times where you feel like you're being tricked into, you know, like you're being tricked into them telling you that some shit is doper than you think it is, and you know better. Hold on, let me go over here. All right, we're back. Let's go back in the free line. We're in 1 minute mode, by the way, so
World star, nigga, all shit.
unless this is, unless you put a skip in, all remaining records will be played for 1 minute. Hold on.
Again for the time. I'ma start with all that trolling shit. Hey, we back with that nigga. I know that nigga. Hey, I fell off, but we
welcome to That Dorky Review Show, by the way.
Hey, turn this bitch up real quick, bitch. Gang. They tried to take me out the game. I told them put me
1
in that
minute.
field. Told them crack it, it's too late now. I'ma stack it till the mill. Staying to myself, cause niggas snake. Yeah, they be moving creep. You ain't made for this shit, nigga. Gon' get up out the street. Toss a bag for the shoes. You think I'm lying? Go check the tab. When I get inside the booth, I tell the truth. I like to spaz. I been grinding all day, been getting paid. You wish you had. My big brother shooting shit, damn near done the whole map. I been dunking like I'm Giannis, dripping water like a faucet. You ain't fucking with my girl either. She know that she a boss bitch. I been jumping off that porch. Would've thought it was March. I heard you got a little pay. You fucked it over and you lost it.
1 minute. Well, 15 more seconds, right?
That's some shit you wouldn't stole.
It ain't from this counter.
They tried to take me out the game. I told them put me in that field. Told them crack it, it's too late now. I'ma stack it till the mill. Staying to myself.
Okay, that's the real 1 minute right there or whatnot. Because I started. Don't start over. Thought about that. Why is it looping? So big salute. You know, that was okay. You know what I'm saying? Energy was proper for that type of freaking record. You know, the type of rapping that you did is, you know, typical for that situation. So for those looking for that exact freaking style, you know what I'm saying? You hit them with exactly what they freaking need. However, right? I'm always about trying to help you guys elevate a little bit more, right? I want you guys to do the unorthodox sometimes. Don't just, everybody would rap like this. Everybody would make this amount of time of the record. Or again, like, even if the beat is that short, man, do not let that use you as the excuse. We always can extend anything or hit up the producer if we want it to be a little bit freaking longer. And I feel like certain things freaking should be longer, right? Because you need to be able to show that you are an actual, you know, artist. Appreciate the breaking. Just show that you're willing to do, you know, the amount of freaking time worth a, you know, song or whatnot, right? Because again, if that was on the radio, you come on, you go off, and then it goes right to commercial. We are right on to the next song. You guys know the drill. And we should have a little bit more time with y'all. Let's go into our next record, see what we got next. Here's one type of submission we haven't gotten in a long time in Audio Mac. Let me see if I can excuse me. Okay, I should be good there. But yeah, what did y'all think about that last one right now? We rate everything on a 1 to 10 scale. All feedback is welcome. Do not send industry-centric records. That means if you're rapping on a beat from an artist that's already on the radio, or if you're sending us an artist who's already on the radio, do not send us Lil Durk. Do not send us Drake. Do not send us Kendrick. Do not send DMX, Jay-Z, Nas, freaking Migos, Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion, freaking Cardi B. If you know that everybody knows the artist, don't send that to the show, right? I want to hear y'all. I want to hear y'all. I want to hear people who are fans of music, but then they're like, you know what? Let me make something, right? Let's go.
Yeah, free on something out there, babe. I miss my fucking brother. Fuck all the bitches that had read. Yeah, you know it's forever fuck. They need to free my fucking brother, so we can hop back in the stool. No, he stay on you niggas trail. He rhyming and he thuggin' too. Yeah, free on something out there, babe. I miss my fucking brother. Fuck all you bitches that had read. Yeah, you know it's forever fuck. They need to free my fucking brother, so we can hop back in the stool. No, he stay on you niggas trail. He rhyming and he thuggin' too. And everybody running their mouth, need to mind they fucking business. Don't even know what the fuck happened, but be talking like a witness. All these females, they be messy, and these niggas, they be trippin'. Doing the police job for me, bitch, we still ain't living. And I'm hollering fuck the sister. They stay trying to fuck over niggas, but I ain't trippin' cause I know one day they got a freedom on me. Yeah, I ain't trippin', fuck the police. The whole system, they some bitches, and it's fuck them other niggas. We killed them, run down with them switches. Yeah, free Osama and free Turbo and free Baby T. And all my niggas.
Oh my gosh, okay. 1 minute, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and hit the Dorky. Don't play that now.
Try to act like nothing's ever wrong. When these rappers try to make a clever song, no matter what they do, we'll never get along. Because the COVID now will never share a bomb. I've been trying to fix the rap game for the longest. I ain't gonna lie, man, your rap's really garbage. Speak what's on my mind, cause I'm actually honest. You feel this in your eye and your back and your arm check.
So mostly, like, the mix is way too crazy, right? Your vocals are like way up front, like there's no real mix, you know what I'm saying, on here. But if you did have one, right, if you went to the studio and, you know what I'm saying, got your shit in or whatnot, man, you know, there could be something here. I don't think anybody has a problem with the beat, but it didn't make your approach to the record like pleasing to the ear, right? And so I was in full agreement with everybody. I wanted to turn it off like 10 seconds, you know what I'm saying, in. But in this mode, you guys are all allotted to the same time. I'm playing artists for at least 1 minute. Why does it keep restarting? Stop it, man. With your hold on, man. This thing keeps I'm playing artists for about, you know, a minute. We don't usually do this during the normal hours of the show, but when it gets to about like 12 o'clock, you know, a.m., just, you know, and we have a lot of submissions still, I want to make sure that, you know, we get you guys playing a little bit faster, but also kind of have fun, right? And that 1 minute mode is a good gauge of like how good or not your song is. Because if we have 1 minute, right, and then the song is so bad, people already wanted to cut off within that 10 to 15 seconds, and we're like, oh, we got 1 whole minute left of this, you know what I mean? Like, you want to know when that your song kind of has that effect, what is going on that's making it get there. And then on the opposite side, if you getting it right, if you have that perfect mix, that perfect beat, the perfect approach to that beat, and then, you know what I'm saying, we get to that 1 minute, we gotta stop it, but not because we want to, just because we in that mode, man. You know you got something and you should keep going, you know, definitely finish whatever it is and all that good stuff. What we just heard though, nah, I want to hit the button that goes ba-dum, 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 you know what I'm saying, all that shit right there. That one I do not know. I do not. You know what I mean? What you say? Everybody's greetings and best wishes. You know what I'm saying? And all that freaking good stuff or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's going on kind of freaking long, but we're in 1 minute mode right now. If you do, so here's the thing. Again, we're playing all remaining records in the line right now. If you send right now, it'll still be played in that 1 minute, unless you do end up paying to skip the line, right? If you pay, we'll play the full freaking song and then review, you know what I'm saying, it like freaking that. Even if we don't like it, man. You know what I'm saying? However, free line is always susceptible to that dorky. Don't play that on normal on the normal show, and then on this, right, we trying to go as much as we can. Let me see what we got next in the line. What y'all saying over there? What it stacks in a 2 song back to back, so we will be playing the full song of whatever these are, I believe.
I just need you to. Can you please just go?
She's like, constructive criticism followed by a soundbite.
I make weird music. I got beats, so if you need them,
Dorky, don't ever play that, he said. Man.
Yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded. They call me in because I stay clowned. You wanna stay down then.
Appreciate y'all, man. So we brought back the TikTok freaking as well or whatnot. We got the TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Hold on, let me test this out real quick, just to make sure we're still good. Yeah, it'll give me a X if we're not live on that platform or whatnot. So we got a 2 song back to back. He said one from the beginning, one from the end. Oh, don't know what that. I mean, we can play the full freaking shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'll see what you're talking about and see if there's anything that I sort of need to know. Hold on, let me add this because I know I'm still in this screen. My bad. All right, there we go. And let's see what Stack has, right? One from the beginning, one just for the end, one I'm about to. What up, Arsenal? Arsenal the Beat Chef, aka
Infatuation with no hesitation. Triple stack in divine situation. Infatuation with no hesitation. Cause we came in to shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Fucking shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Fucking shut. I wanna shut it down. You cannot tell me I can and I won't cause I can and I'm gonna hold the crown. Will it go to no fucks? Pressing your luck and I'm gonna smash the sound. Call me incredible hoe when I do it and prove that my music is fluid now. Inducing crowds, making it simple to choose a style. Here's a triple stack, turn from the overdose. Leave you comatose, but you wanna take another dose. Gross how the flow is not mistaken as remarkable. Folks racing to they seat every time I start the show. And I'm a target, yo, but me, you'll never hit. I'm a bob and weave on Muhammad Ali shit. Speed quick, these tricks, trying now they teethless. Please sit front row so you can get a free glimpse. I'm the meanest MC with a clean fit. Every time the beat hits my team, leaves you speechless. Divine done murdered the track. We gonna learn you the facts. You heard stacked together, we burning the wax. Pretty titty tit tat, really spitting on that. Really sitting with Divine sipping cognac. That's that, fuck 'em, let's get stoned like the Haitians. Time to shut this bitch down with no hesitation. Infatuation with no hesitation. Triple stack in divine situation. Infatuation with no hesitation. Cause we came in to shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Fucking shut this bitch down.
That's everybody.
Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down.
Everybody in the back.
Shut this bitch down. Fucking shut.
I never hesitate to take a puff and levitate. And chief until my lungs inflate or I begin to vegetate. So I sit and meditate and penetrate and excavate my mind to find as I rewind my life was in a better place. Guess I better lace these Nikes up and start to raise. Paper chasing, gotta quit wasting time before it's time I'm facing. Pine, I'm blazing, rhymes, I'm phrasing, relate to my infatuation with this rap sensation. My creation aids to my invasion. Niggas hating cause the Nikes on my feet hard. And I'm stupid fresh like a tux on a retard. I'm tasting sweet tarts every time the weed sparks. Approaching microphones every time the beat starts. They said it's time that I hit them with this fresh style. So I'm spitting acid on these niggas, call me reptile. I rock them leather kicks so you can keep your textile. Nikes on my feet, white and fresh like a crest mile.
Infatuation with no hesitation. Triple stack in divine situation. Infatuation with no hesitation. Cause we came in to shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Fucking shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Shut this bitch down. Fucking shut.
Oh man. Hold on. What did you say about didn't finish or fade? What are you talking about? Your record or hold on, let's go ahead.
That's a weird ending.
said there's no way he laid down the freaking drums, bass, the guitar, and the vocals, you know what I'm saying? When it came to the solo, you know what I'm saying? He just didn't finish, you know what I'm saying? Fade it out. Hard to believe that and stuff. Man, listen. So with this record, man, I felt like, you know, this is like your Onyx record, man. When you get to that chorus, man, like it's one of those where you imagine, you know, the whole crowd or all your boys, you know what I'm saying, in the back, everybody just getting hype, right? You know, mosh pitting, you know what I'm saying, for a freaking second. And getting that Onyx energy, man, you know what I'm saying? They were very freaking hype, and like, it's weird that I forget, you know, that, you know, they had an energy at one point that was very similar to, you know, how much energy like Busta had, you know what I'm saying? And like Sticky Fingers, you know, I hate that we don't hear more from Sticky, you know what I'm saying? Especially after that, the record he did with M, you know what I'm saying, a while freaking back or whatnot. Like, that was one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying, from that Remember Me, you know what I'm saying? Like, he killed that, you know what I'm saying, verse or whatnot. And, you know, I feel like that should have been his rejuvenation, man. Anyways, with this record, you guys did, you know, a good job. Stack, I think you really did, you know, good on this verse. And this was a record I believe you did before you started coming to the show, right? Like, before you were starting to work on like things from the album and things like that. So this was very early on in that sort of like, you know, first year, and, you know, you still did a good job with like the writing and, you know, just showing your love for, you know, the culture within this record or whatnot. Now, I appreciate Stack as well, because, you know, it doesn't matter what record he gets on, he'll try to adapt as much as he can, right? So it'll be a trap, you know what I'm saying, record, something more boom bap, like he can do, you know, it all and try to, you know, embrace whatever the vibe is getting. And that's what all artists like should always really do, right? Be yourself, but also see what kind of different energy a different piece of production gives you. There are a lot of artists who will be very stuck in like, I'ma only rap to this one type of beat, right? Whether it's drill, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, again, something more, you know, anything that you can pretty much, you know, sing to. Like, we want to see you guys do it all, you know what I'm saying? If there's any consolation, XXX in Thacion, he could do the melodic shit, but then he could also straight up rap as well. That is the thing. When we have the conversations about some of those artists, I can give him that respect because I've heard those, right? And I'm like, yo, I didn't even know these existed, but he going in and shit, you know what I'm saying? A record with like Joey Badass and, you know what I'm saying, something he did, you know, by himself. And often, again, just showing that you guys have those many different, you know, sides. I think that it matters a lot of whatnot, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what his second song is that he's sending in and shit like that, man. You know what I haven't heard in a while too, man? Drinking and driving. That was like your first video. Oh no, wait, is this the same shit? No, wait, what the hell? Why did it pull up the same damn thing? Okay, I think I got it. We're gonna love it down. Let me go over here. This is the plug. You can tell this story in the chat. You tell them. It's like, hell yeah. Foley. Keep doing you, bro. You know what I'm saying? For all respect and dedication.
Hit up the plug, getting some buds, twisting it up, don't give a fuck. Mission win, mission to rip, just spit with precision, won't quit or give up. Gifted in clutch, I'm uplifted enough, cause bitches just listen, no prison, no cuss. Business is up, hope you listen just once. My king, I'm a god, I'm on top, I'm the pump. Be in the streets what it needs, best believe that I'm chasing the paper, you haters is weak. Why you messing with me, bitch, you fixing to see just how far I can reach when I knock out your teeth. Flexing and testing me, straight disrespecting, got me second guessing the streets and the code. The lesson in question ain't pleasant, remember the days when respect was in caps and in bold. All up in the studio, ready to focus, smoking the gas, sipping the potion. Got me reaching inside of my bag to pull out the proof that I am the GOAT, bitch. No hoax, my flow golden, rose gold, so cold frozen, snow coke, my nose doors open, no doors, just blow potent. Knowing my soul is chosen, hey. I'm in control and focus, K. Little by little, it triple and flares. Bagging and stacking, we getting paid. Off to the race, it's heart full of hatred. Shark in the var, monster of pavement. Claiming I'm dangerous, sick and insane, bitch. You know what my name is. Hit up the plug, getting some
I wish
buds,
this
twisting
still
it
worked.
up. Don't give a fuck. Sipping the win, mission to rip. This spit with precision, won't quit or give up. Gifted and clutch, I'm uplifted enough. Cause bitches just listen, no prison, no cubs. Business is up, hope you listen.
Here we go, here we go,
I'm
here
a
we
god,
go,
I'm
here
on
we
top
go.
of the
Switch it up,
plug.
Dak.
Blood trip, folklore trip on a door show trip to the north or hit me a lake 10 bricks and I want more 6 in the clip trick hit. If you get more, bitch, I'ma get your 6-figure bag, bigger clip, bigger mag, zipper down, hit her tag, big dick in her ass, or this is your moment. Living in infamy, Rendu. Who gonna be the one to give it to me? With y'all shit, dog, south ball hit. Y'all meantime in the whip, I'm bitch, I'ma hit raw, spit fast, quick dash, did a job, big cash, bad bitch, shoot, she can roll up a big bag, backwood, pat, y'all gotta match that wax in a bag, that's that in a zigzag, trip stack, quick patch, load up a photo, Volvo, Mojo, getting big cash, hit up the plug, getting some buds, twisting it up, don't give a fuck, sapping the whip, mission to rip, this spit with precision, won't quit or give up.
How many beats did you go through before you landed on this one that day, by the way?
Business is up, hope you listen just once. My king, I'm a god, I'm on top, I'm the plug.
Good time, then we whip it, the wicked, with the picking, the picking, the bunny, kid, the matter back, I made lyrical, way to go, make it, coming up with the venom, coming the burger.
Somehow I don't even think I'll be able to remember now. All right. So this was the plug. He sort of told the story within the freaking chat or whatnot. Won a contest, you know what I'm saying? 808, you know what I'm saying? Cartel flew him out. He was able to go and do, you know, the record, the record and the beat, right? Or what? No. Okay, so intro was the video. Intro was the video, but I think the record. Wait, so was this one of you know, his beats, or was it just the recording of the song, right? And you picked the song that you wanted to freaking hop on. Could have sworn it was like one of his freaking beats or something like that, freaking too, but so it was focused, you know what I'm saying? I had to look like I knew what I was doing. Man, listen, don't say that like you didn't know what you listen, bro. First off, man, like we're all trying to fit in everywhere, every which way, you know what I mean? And you know, at all times, you know what I'm saying? I think the best thing that anyone could ever be is themselves, right? As corny as it freaking sounds, it's the truest freaking thing ever, because you don't want to have to put on any kind of, you know, fake persona, you know, when people start, you know, popping up and shit like that, right? Because then they have something to find out. Oh, they're not really like that. They don't, whatever. You know, be yourself early on, right? Like, I think I went through the same phases that a lot of artists freaking do, right? Like, whoever your favorite artist is at the time, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever is popping, you know, you kind of try to adapt that style a little bit. And then at a certain point, I think each artist hits that, like, nah, I gotta be me. I gotta be original, because I want people to like me for the things that I come up with that are different, right? And at some point, right, if people keep saying you sound like somebody else, it's gonna get tiring, and you're gonna want to separate yourself from that artist, right? And so again, analyzing your songs and figuring out what those things might be, right? You know what I'm saying? Whether it's rapping on different beats that, you know, like, let me find something that's different then, you know what I'm saying? You know, or just switching up, you know what I'm saying, what you do. I'll say, like, look to artists like a Kanye, man. Here's an artist who, like, reinvented themselves, you know, throughout a lot of different projects, right? It was very standard boom bap hip hop, you know what I'm saying, with a little bit of mainstream, you know what I'm saying, flair or whatnot. Literally, you know, was able to work with any artist, really. And at some point did like 808s and heartbreaks, and that was sort of like his introduction into that more auto-tune, you know, centric sort of thing, but would still go back and forth between, you know, straight up hip-hop, you know, type of shit, and you know, some of those other records or whatnot. But you know, he's someone who has continuously experimented with the different sounds, and I feel like, you know, a lot of artists do get caught up in sort of like let me just stick with this one thing. And then, you know, after a while, people hearing you do the same flow or the same melody, like after the 100th time, they're like, okay, but what else, you know, can they do, right? I'll say this, people should never be able to predict what you're gonna say next or how you're going to approach the next bar or, you know, flow or whatnot. So if it ever gets too predictable, which I think you'll only know when you kind of get that feedback from the people, man, if they feel like, oh man, it's too easy, like the people will let you know. But I feel like for Stack, this one was you know, dope. Again, he had those switch ups, you know what I'm saying, did something different on, you know, first and second verse, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. The beat was you know, standard trap, but like still you know, dope. Like, and again, I still wonder, we talk about this all the time, man, because he recorded the song out there and my mind is like, why didn't you do the video to it freaking as well? You know what I'm saying? But like, again, he wanted to be a little bit more professional. He didn't know the song like that enough to feel comfortable to do the video and be, you know, so I respect when you're able to tap out instead of still doing it anyway and kind of like half-assing it. Like, you know, I've seen the music video with Soulja Boy and Lil B, and like they barely knew their shit when they did that song. You can tell. Go back and watch that video and watch how much their actual vocals sync up or not with the words that they're saying and shit like that. I'm like, is this even for the freaking song and shit? And I kind of like just didn't like it. Anyways, what's up? Welcome. You know what I'm saying? You wrote call me, what's freaking popping? Hold on, let me come over here. What'd you say, Arsenal? If you switch it too much, I'll stop checking on you and stuff like that. But so think about it, like, who am I freaking thinking about, right? Like, you know, and we're talking about like the repetition, right? The artists who have, you know, I'll say like, okay, so Jadakiss is a good example of an artist who can hop on different things and still adapt, right? He maintains his usual style, right? But just kind of will hop on a different kind of beat and still really rap, still get in there with the bars, still have something that, you know, that you, again, most of the street hip hop artists and fans, like, he's in that top, you know what I'm saying, a lot of whatnot, right? So even with the club records, like, he'll go in and, you know, not dumb himself down, right? So there's that. Twista also, Tech 9, I think they're very consistent in being able to get on records, rap really fast, and, you know, still maintain you being able to understand what they were saying, right? Meanwhile, right, we always have loved Bone Thugs and Harmony, but would notoriously talk about how we couldn't understand what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But we love the melodies and what they say. But like, I feel like certain, like the new gen artists, you know, for a lot of us can't get away with that. They can't get away with sort of like, oh, let me just sing some shit and the people aren't gonna understand. Like, we hate what mumble rap, you know, is, and if we can't understand what you're saying, like, it is very important, right? I do want to actually say real words while I'm saying it, and I feel like if you can say it properly, right, I think that problem isn't, you know, normally freaking there or whatnot, but it's different for everybody. He said, how often you listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony freaking though, seriously, and shit like that? Well, if they would make some shit today, you know what I mean? But if we're talking about classic, you know what I'm saying, records, man, like, anytime we're in that sort of listening to classic records kind of like playlist, like, they're among some of those you know, records or whatnot. I'll go back, like, I do remember, like, at least 3 months ago going back into And yes, still 3 months ago is a longer time. But I went back into one of their older albums and shit like that. Wanted to see like what also did they not like perform at the Verses? And what do I remember from, you know, some of those freaking things or whatnot. But honestly, I need to record that shit, right? I want to revisit a lot of artists, you know, projects from the beginning all the way up. I feel like doing a series it's gonna be some work, but I feel like it's worth trying to like revisiting and trying to figure out like what's the ultimate song, you know, from each project, or what, you know, how we can analyze. Busta Rhymes had a lot of great, you know, projects. DMX had some great ones, you know what I'm saying, before a certain amount of freaking time. I honestly don't remember any songs outside of the singles from some of Mace's, you know what I'm saying, shit. I do remember some from Harlem World, or like the one with like where his sister was in the group, Loon, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. But again, I gotta go back and listen to that first, you know, Mace album, see, you know, if it was popping, you know, by today's standards, and or, you know what I'm saying, how classic it might freaking feel. JD, what was that album by JD? Hold on real quick. Hold on, because he needs to make a sequel to this shit, man. Hold on. Jermaine Dupri. No. Here, go to more. We need to go way earlier than that. Guess I gotta go to the discography. I think it was something like 1947 or something like that. Let me look. No, Life in 1472, man. That shit right there, because he had a lot of the like, that was the one that record with like him and Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, was on. He had records, hold on, man. Can I go look at this real quick? Just to freaking see, right? Yeah, he had records with DJ Quick. Hold on. And production, you know what I'm saying, over there. Yeah, Money and the Thing was on that. But hold on. What else? What? That's crazy. So Life in 1472, right? That came out in what? It was in 1998, right? Year after I started rapping. But the crazy part is Kanye was a writer on some records on this freaking project or whatnot. On the first song on that album, Turn It Out, featuring Nas, Ye was a writer. You know what I'm saying? Nas was freaking on there. What did we have? And again, I don't like, Ye wasn't rapping yet. We didn't know who he was, right? So he's just, you know, in the credits essentially. But honestly, I didn't even know he was in there and shit like that. It's fun to go back and see that. Let me see what else I can remember. I know there was a song with like the Mad Rapper and somebody on there. DJ Premier was on, you know what I'm saying, number 12. Let me see. Anyways, man, I gotta go back. I want to listen to some shit. Just all the different things, eras of artists. It's crazy. Most haters like 100. Let me see. He did bring us Crisscross though and stuff like that. You know, I mean, there's talks of, you know, different stuff like that, man. All I can hope is that, you know, our industry isn't as crazy as, you know, many rumors that, you know, happen over freaking time or whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? You want to believe that, you know, people have your best outlook, you know, when it comes to, you know, helping you get out there. Because I know I would. Literally, man, if I had the ability to change y'all freaking lives with a freaking switch, you know how many of you guys would have been big right now? You know what I'm saying? All I have to do is just believe in you and get what you have going on. You know what I mean? And a lot of you have impressed me several times with different records and shit like that. And I wish that I had the power to sort of, you know, just make everyone look y'all direction, you know what I'm saying, and pay attention to figuring that out or whatnot. Hopefully, again, if we just keep staying consistent with, you know, everything that we doing, you know what I'm saying, both the show, of course, here, but then also, you know, all of you guys, man. I love this with a passion. So even if you guys get signed, please figure out a way to come to the show, you know, come back and you know, figure out what you can send, you know, that we can hear or whatnot, because it's an honor having you guys a part of the community. Give me a second. I don't know what happened to my email. What happened to my email? Are we in like 1 minute? Oh yeah, we're in 1 minute mode again. So hold on, man. Hold on. I need to stop talking as much freaking too, because again, I feel like I'm gonna lose my voice at some point, man. I know it. Yet you're still talking. Yes, because I love to talk, my bro. You got a problem with it? Man, Texo, we got you up freaking next. Let's go. Excuse me. Ay. But what I'll do too is I'll probably put a vote out to see like what artists I should start with series wise, whether it's like Redman, Eminem, Busta, DMX, Pac, something like that or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I put a vote out, see what people sort of like choose from freaking there, or y'all could just get in the comments for that. Get them out. If we get to 100, it's always if we get to 100. So we're back in the barbershop. It's some vibes in this shit. I wanna make sure like half of y'all artists slide in this shit. It's sick, freaking I know that. I don't even think that I have intent the freaking room. People also like go need a freaking broom if they wanna sweep anything that freaking they know and they can pick up that they gonna keep. Like listen, people that wanna do everything for free and never like pay for shit cause they really cheap. I also have never rapped with this energy. People also know the freaking dope beats that they sending me. It's cool, freaking I'm cool, and I don't like you like freaking all the people freaking that acted in Human freaking Centipede. You know that this is cool, freaking I know that I have entered the moment where I don't know where the heck that I am going, and people although New Year, let me stop. I can't do it. This beat is produced by Mentexo. I feel like it's one of those let me reflect on my life type shit. Also, are we in 1 minute mode? Don't trick me. I got sidetracked. I like the production, you know what I'm saying? Felt good so far. Felt like something that whether it's an artist who's more melodic or they are someone who can straight up, you know what I'm saying, rap with some conviction, like it's something that's real. You can't do something crazy and stupid. Like you can, but it's more, again, people would feel it more if it's a like record that comes from your heart type shit or whatnot. So you know, you reflect on life, you reflect on, you know, those that you've lost, the place that you want to be, the place that you're not at yet, that you're, you know what I'm saying, kind of disappointed about, and you know, like that's how you sort of attack that beat. Now, if you guys were the tastemakers in question, right? If you guys, I want the industry to change in a way where like we can really dictate everything that happens for the most part, right? We do love the surprise, We do love to be surprised, but what about those that can be on that other side, man? If we could sort of recommend that, like, you know, certain beats go to certain artists and then they help shop it, you know, there, you know, we can sort of guide the producers and you know, the right directions and stuff like that. And again, the piano and stuff like that is very, you know, subtle. You have a certain like filter on it. Feels more like something that's lo-fi. And I'm surprised you didn't throw like a anime. Baby Tyler.
Blowing on my phone, touching
I don't know what you said.
I'm just living life, don't need a bitch to give a lecture. Out here making moves and thinking ways to make me better. First impression matter, when they see me, they see pressure. Money is the mission, my decision, want the treasure. She can go and throw her pussy, but my diamonds give me pleasure. She can go and throw her pussy, but my diamonds will be wetter. Weather getting cold, so I'm putting on that leather. Walking in my Tim's, diamond watch, bring the tester. Backtrack and trust my pockets, scream, I'm an investor. Life is kinda crazy, you can watch through a projector. Shorty might be tripping, I ain't paying full price. Inflation all around, gotta keep my pockets tight. Not hopping on trends, no I'm not for the hype. You better bring a gun since you don't wanna fight.
This one was alright, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I mean, you titled it freestyle, so if you're out top, you know what I mean? What else can we freaking say, right? I feel like I want people to take their time, really, even though I know, you know, some of you guys feel like that this is the way. I feel like it's not always the way, right? You don't think, like, you're using 20% of your brain, if anything, when you're freestyling, right? Because you're not thinking of the best melodies, the best lines that you could freaking say that'll, you know, the best approach. If you did, every single line would be something that's freaking, you know, dope or whatnot. And you're not giving yourself enough time with it. I do like the fact that he at least titled it freestyle, so that allows you to get in there without feeling like he's trying to, you know, get one over on you. But also, I have this thing where, you know, some of the artists in y'all genre, for whatever reason, right, anything that y'all sample, you kind of don't even acknowledge what it is, right? You don't sort of try to make a remix to the song, right? Like, I know the song that you're sampling right now, that I'm not a perfect person, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's a good song, right? If you were to listen to it and then sort of, okay, let me see if I can make the rap version of what they're talking about, you know what I'm saying, within that song a little bit, and try to embrace, you know, that, because the fans are who you truly freaking need to embrace your song. If the fans of the original song, you know, embrace, you know, your shit, right, they'll tag the original artist, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's get them to notice that the song exists, and then, like, hopefully in the future they end up doing a performance at a festival together where they remix, you know, the record or something like that. But you only get there if you acknowledge that that record exists. If you make a song about, or if you title it to something anime or some show or whatever, and you don't reference all the shit, like, you know what I mean, people gonna call you a poser or something. Like, people will just, it's not, would you say it's not a freaking good look or whatnot. So I think you should do more in terms of the content, and that's for all art. Like, spread the word, let all artists know, hey, if you're remaking an Aaliyah record, acknowledge the freaking song, or the fact that it's an Aaliyah, you know, situation, right? If you don't say one line and you'll say da 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 like Aaliyah or some, or again, like, think of all the names of Aaliyah's records, and then to sort of, like, you know, rap each line and kind of build in, you know, the song titles into the lyrics and shit like that. Like, we love that kind of shit, man. And then it makes us respect you for knowing what you're even getting on. But I feel like if you go the opposite way, and like half of that is I think it's our fault too for not giving y'all that education of like how important certain things are or were. But that's why it is never too late, right? I'll just always let you know you can do whatever you want, right? Don't listen to me. Just maybe take the suggestion with a record or two. See how different things go, right? Because I know for a fact, if I'm in that Walking Dead mood, right? You know what? Let me go watch a few episodes of The Walking Dead, right? If I'm trying to get hyped up in there, right? Aside from listening to the Walking Dead soundtrack itself and then just that theme song, right? If somebody else were to make a dope song theme to the show, right? Like for real, you know, it'd be something that you'd probably add to that like routine and stuff, right? Slackers, turkeys, jive, you know what I'm saying? Jive, turkeys. And when you say almighty push or whatnot, perfect the art of writing, man. I am telling you, man, perfect the art of writing. When did it become uncool for certain artists to write? You guys can answer that question yourselves. If you guys are of that different mind, if you're like, nah, man, I just felt like I couldn't write and I kept getting writer's block and da-da-da-da-da. Like, here's the thing, right? We all get writer's block, but I think some of us do the right thing, which is instead of forcing ourselves on the record and freestyling, instead, we move to a different record. We go to something else that does make us inspired to, you know, write something good, you know, to it. And then we'll come back to that other record later when we have more ideas. You got to get your brain running first and then use that energy after you've written a few other songs and shit like that. For me, it happens every time. It's why I love to sort of like knock out a few features. Like I'll do one and then immediately I'll be like, what else did I need to knock out? You know what I'm saying? Because I have, you know, that sort of engine, you know, running. And it's literally the dopest feeling in the world or whatnot. And he said it's never been, you know, uncool or whatnot. Well, like certain people, again, they hit that point. They feel like they get that writer's block, and then so they feel like I need to freestyle this, or they feel like people are only gonna give them props if they can say they freestyled some shit. But like, it's never the best. The only time I'd be amazed if some shit was a freestyle is if what you did was really dope, right? If like, damn, you were able to come up with that off top or whatever, like, you know what I mean? But if it's just something whatever, like, we know. Half of the time you ain't gotta say it's a freaking freestyle. We'll know by like listening to your approach freaking to it or whatnot. You know, but again, I feel like you guys know what's up, man. If anything, I truly hope that we can continue to inspire y'all to do better, to compete with a Kendrick, to compete with a Jake, to compete with, you know what I'm saying, these artists, and a friendly competition, as I freaking mean, man. Like, again, you should want to get up there and be someone who people feel okay playing after some of those artists' records or whatnot, right? And as long as y'all records feel like natural and don't feel like out of place, like what the hell was that? I think people are good. We have John Weiss.
EDK.
Bad luck.
I can make your girl jaw drop when I park and stop. Fuck around and get shot in the parking lot. Come on, little homie, you got hard knocks. I don't care if you run gun or call the cops. I can still make a quarter pop when you order op. How does it feel? I'm scorching you sorta hot.
I forgot we in that 1 minute mode too.
Get my teachers mad and tell them, yo, kiss my ass. Cause now I live lavish and I get that cash. Jehovah's slave, I say no to what the bitch might ask. She at the city stash and I went right past. My anger gets to me, man, it's just that bad. We out in Danger City, better bring that mag. With a white boy and he's just as bad as the pop star that wanna sing fast. Dad,
I'ma call the rest. I'ma take it from Queens to BK, from BK to Harlem next. Carbon text, hollow text through your armor vest. You a fucking lie if you don't say I'm the best. I asked for 30 grand, the A&R doubled it. Cause he
There we go. 1 minute. I did want to hear that one too, if there's any consolation. You know, I was enjoying his approach freaking to it. It felt like he was having fun. You know, with the actual record, beat was freaking dope, you know what I mean? Got in there, did the thing, hip hop centric. And EDK, man, he produces with an MPC, so you get that full on classic hip hop vibe, that sound, that you know, that crunch of the MPC, and you know how things are often sampled or whatnot, man. And like, look, let me remind you guys as producers, man, please let people see you either remaking some of the beats that you've already made, or, you know, let them see you in action, right? Like figuring out what you want to do, how you really think about sampling, you know what I'm saying, a record, and getting in there with the drums and shit like that, right? It's inspiring, and you know, seeing things like that from other bigger producers when I was, you know, little, it's what really inspired me to, you know, to keep going and to want to think a little bit further than, you know, my minimal, you know, thinking that I was, you know, thinking at the time, right? Again, if you watch a video from Ryan Leslie where he would go in and like play the drums, then play the trumpet, then freaking play the piano, like he'd build a beat like from scratch, then do the record, and like it'd be, you know, like that's the stuff that people would freaking pay for, you know what I'm saying, type shit. And I think all of you guys have that ability. You just take your time to sort of, you know what I'm saying, figure that out or whatnot, but not bad. I definitely want to have you send that back to the show, EDK. So I can hear Ghost and Ray on that. Yeah. Figs O. Can I put the...
I ain't got no service in the hills, but you can still come and chill and stay with me tonight. There's a party, buzz the gate, it's gonna be a ride, yeah. As long as I got my cup, I'll be alright, right. Mixing all my feelings with the sprite. Making money while she's sleeping in the night. Fuck around, your lights get turned off, gone the night. Bye. Yeah. Swerving poles, nigga, weaving around. She a photo, she want my rose, her she been around. I ain't tripping when I hit it, gotta go in and out. Hop up in a spaceship, when I zoom by, go EO out. Gotta stay prayed up in the trenches, they gon' hit on you. All my little young niggas finna jump skate like pick-a-boo.
Damn, that was not bad, though. Not bad. I did want to hear freaking more freaking that, you know what I'm saying, to be honest, man. It felt like it was a good vibe. The mix was actually clean when it came to his vocals. We could hear what he was freaking saying and shit like that. The melodies were fairly decent and chill, right? With the very little energy. Sometimes, you know, you sort of like don't like it because you feel like the artist sounds or feels bored. But this one, you know what I'm saying, it's chill, it's a vibe. We can still hear what he's saying, and it's, you know, crisp and clean, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this one people wouldn't mind too much. And the full record, right, is somewhere around 3 minutes and 39 seconds. And obviously we weren't able to get in there and hear the feature because we're limited to that 1 minute right now. But I can't hate on that one, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's something in there. And man, I do need, you know what I'm saying, he said that NyQuil. Now, I'm trying not to do too much freaking right now. Here's the thing. I'm trying not to, because I can feel my voice, right? And y'all can hear it, like usually chill. Like I can feel me slightly not being able to do my like my voice when I'm an artist and shit like that, man. Hold on, let me get in here and do
Searching for the master sword. You guys are really bad at spitting rhymes, and you ain't real and have no skills, and so I mastered yours. I could have been killed running past a horde of zombies when I crashed the card and smashed it, blasted 4 magic doors, and man, you know how all these bastards are. I'm like Aladdin when he traps Jabbar inside a lamp for acting hard when all he had to do was spit a rap or just beatbox to go distract the guards. I got 100 movies
planted on my master. Like, it strains me right freaking now to do that shit because my throat is so sore. So, you know, and also it's 1:29 a.m. I'm running on fumes, but I'm rocking with y'all, you know what I'm saying, right now, whatnot. I'm going until we get all y'all done and out the damn freaking door, okay? Let me see. Where are we at? Oh my gosh, man. Now, again, you guys can skip the line if you do not want to wait, or if you do want that full play and review. We also have other skips like the skipping clip that'll allow me to record the reaction and review. And we're a few skips away from being able to hit that first giveaway tier or whatnot. So if you guys want to win some free skips tonight, man, we got to get there via that. Said it's 4:30 a.m.
Oh, y'all talking shit, but I'm big meats like Larry Hoover. I'm just sitting down, writing rhymes on my computer.
You'd have to send
if
a
you
skip
talking shit, then I'm just aiming for medulla. Yeah, I said that clip longer than a fucking ruler. I don't really care if I'm a bother. I'm just in the game to write these rhymes and I solder. If you talking shit, then you fucking cannon fodder. If you bout that life, then come at me proper. Wanna spit a diss, but you ain't never seen no action.
What up, what up,
Since
what up?
fucking day when I've been in the trap, trapping. Used to put the coke in a bag, then I added. Now I'm trapping kilos, but I started out with fractions. I'm just on my grind till I get that check cashed in.
This is Johnny
beats
Franco.
in the sunlight, fucking basking. Used to chill with people that are now my enemies. That is just 2023 me energy. Whole new year come around, trying to make a better me. Y'all just try to race me, try to get ahead of me.
There we go, 1 minute. All right. I was kind of rocking with that. Ain't nothing that I didn't like, you know what I'm saying, freaking there or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? They had a decent freaking energy, went in there, you know, the beat was a vibe, and something that, you know what I'm saying, you can sort of play live as well as you're going through the freaking cusp or whatnot. Full record would be 2 minutes and 49 seconds. I can at least say personally, I would like to hear more, and that's what's up. You're bouncing out and stuff like that, man. Take it easy, man. We'll see you next stream, hopefully. You said I know the feeling, you know what I'm saying? At least you talk, you know what I'm saying? When I'm tired, on freaking live, I stop, man. Listen, I'm this close, though. I'm this close to just, like, typing my review in the chat and being like, it was alright. I'm just kidding. Not bad, man. But we do. So here's the thing, again, while we play it for, while we're playing it for about 1 minute right now, we are also still telling you if it's good, man. Like, send it on our next stream, hopefully early enough that, you know what I'm saying, we'll be able to get in there and then play the full song, man. That's all you guys want to know right now, at least in this mode. The most hated, we got you coming up freaking next, so let's go ahead and roll you in. This record is on YouTube. Fudge, man. How long we been streaming, right? Oh, that's right. I had to restart the freaking stream, bro. I forgot about that. So I don't even know how long. I guess I could sort of look at the last stream and then kind of math it up, but like, let's see where this is at. Where did it freaking go? Shade proof. I threw it up there, but for whatever reason. All right.
It's a warning, huh? Barking, stop it. You ain't got the bite to be talking. I'm never in the shade. This blicky stays sparking. I'm sicker than an agent with the orange. Hit harder than the liquor that I drink. And I'm an arson. Spit fire with a fire pit. Sticker than some porridge.
No, it's not the end of the stream.
Step across a fire in the forest. I'm on it. Bring it forward. Any subject matter cornered and taking over. Good fella like Ray Liotta. Never snitching, more like Pesci when he said it was a deer he ran over. I'm hitting homers. I'm bringing proof. Ain't no shit up in this booth. Crucify me on the cruise. Still the air that's on the loose. Who you wanna follow in my footsteps and come to? Skipping to my loo and I'm always with the crew. They always think a bite bigger than what they can chew. We always outshine in the light shade crew. Wanna follow in my footsteps and come to? Skipping to my loo and I'm always with the crew. They always take a bite bigger than what.
Hey, at least he got most of his chorus in there. I was fucking with that too. So far, so good. You had a good, energy, straight freaking hip hop, right? We're right in that, boom bap freaking sector or whatnot. I feel like people, especially Ahmad, I don't know, Ahmad's not probably in the building anymore, but I feel like he would fuck with that. Arsenal, I haven't seen what he said about it yet at all, but I feel like he would fuck with that too. Anything that is hip hop centric feels like it's a little bit of the culture, man. Like we're always, very supportive of, because we know that it takes some work to get in there and really try to, write some bars, find out those right beats that we can do a little something for. This I was also accompanied by a lyric video, which was, decent and actually seems professional. So I'll simply remind you that if you go out and perform this song, take the lyric video with you on a file or something like that. Certain venues will have projectors in the back where you're able to put a music video or something like that freaking in there, right? But here's the thing, right? What you want to do is kind of if you're going to make a show disc or something like that, basically just put the instrumental but keep the lyrics up, right? Put the instrumental, replace it with the just the beat and have that there. If you have certain vocals that you want to freaking add for ad-libs and things like that, obviously that's freaking fine, right? But I feel like it's a good look if you guys have that music video kind of playing a little bit in the back while you're performing it, and it makes it look a little bit more professional. We're always like, did they make that, or did the venue make that, or did the DJ make that, or did your mama make that? All that good stuff and whatnot. Hopefully everybody's morning is chill so far. That's what's up. What you say? Lyric vid is pretty well done too. Yep, exactly. And he said you can tell within the first 15 seconds if if a record is good or not and stuff like that, man. Well, I mean, certain artists won't come in until a certain amount of time too, though, right? So then at that point, you're relying on the beat to really, push you freaking through. But there are records that I really wasn't necessarily a fan of the beat, but the artist was dope, and so they made me kind of hang in there, you know what I'm saying, with their performance. And we still acknowledge that, I think we should always like both ends of the stick, so to speak. Anyways, what do you say? Yeah, man, for sure. And what do you say? What's going on, fam? Hey, listen, welcome. Hold on. So again, we're in 1 minute mode. Sorry we were only able to play that for 1 minute, but please do send that on our next stream. As soon as you see me live on our, that notification, man, send that song again or whatnot. But pay attention to the notifications. Sometimes I'll post an actual just post, and it won't be me telling y'all to freaking send y'all shit yet. But if it's the live, you know, send that as soon as I go live. That way you can get that back in, man. All right, back to 1 minute mode. Back to 1 minute mode. Skips, we are playing for past that 1 minute. This is Jesden.
The cowardice to admit bigotry, so instead you need to get Donald Trump. You voted him in, and it became clear you hated trans, so they disappear. This is called pulling the wool over eyes, so they can deny and say liberals lie. They can disguise, then tokenize, closing their throats and closing their eyes. The MAGA rats, cattle, sheep, slaughter. Fascist acts, battle, keep order. Backroom hacks, shadow breach, charter. Far-right gat, shackle, bleed water. You never really ever gave a fuck. You just wanted to seize power. Doomsday clock, 5 minutes, down to the fucking 0 hour. I don't fucking deal with cowards when the prowess is social eugenics. Coastal Venice to local dentist. The political commentator, social menace. Call the operator, then the medics. Mortars and chains, well they call it ethics. All the hate spews from the right. Look it up, it's
what
alphabetic.
You mean? Hold on.
United we fall when the law's synthetic with the opposition, and you're gonna regret it.
Let me make sure.
Regret it.
Let me make sure the freaking audio. I don't know what the hell I'm about to do. I'm in and out. I go freaking the places. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But you know what you racist freaking is. A lot of freaking people. They know that they take shits. I don't even really know if I'm rolling with big. Stop it. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure. You made me think that the audio is...
get Donald Trump.
Hold on, you made me think that the audio is shipping over here, so now I gotta come over here. Hold on, let me play this. Jeez, don't do that. Don't do that.
You hated trans, so they disappear. This is called pulling the wool over eyes, so they can deny and say liberals lie. They can disguise, then tokenize, closing their throats.
All right, well, so that's that. Here, let me try to fix this shit. How long has that been going on? Because y'all was just chilling like a villain. The connection got like that was like at least a freaking hour and shit like that, man. Listen, always know, okay? Understand this, man. We stream live on all platforms at the same time, right? And so if anything ever goes wrong with one platform, if it's sound or something like that, get to one of our other ones. Let me know just in case, right? Cause like, no, we have listen to the audio freaking here's so you can hear it.
To get Donald Trump,
there's actual songs that we've been listening to the whole time for real.
So they disappear. This is called pulling the wool over eyes, so they can deny and say liberals lie. They can disguise, then tokenize, closing their throats and closing their eyes. The MAGA rats, cattle, sheep, slaughter. Fascist acts, battle, keep order. Backroom hacks, shadow breach, charter. Far-right gat, shackle, bleed water. You never really ever gave a fuck. You just wanted to.
Sorry, I was just moving my my shit real quick. Also, let me make sure that doesn't mess up something, man. Damn, man. So they wasn't able to hear like the pad. We was listening to some good shit, man. How you can rewind, you can go to YouTube, and like it's the one platform that you can always rewind and see, you know what I'm saying, what was going on throughout the whole stream and stuff like that. So man, make sure you get over there, just give us a sub. That Dorky Review Show. Enjoy your show. But yeah, this right here, I'll say, look, there's some content within here, man. I love a good record with real, you know, substance or whatnot. When you guys use your mind to actually talk about how you really feel about some shit or whatnot. And yes, political or even religious records are often a hot button topic, right? Because if you're not on one side or the freaking other, you know, you're more likely to hate on, you know, the record or whatnot. But it's all a part of the conversation, right? And I feel like, you know, this is like your version of you know, certain records that like Eminem has made, you know, in that same right where he, you know, maybe had been protesting, you know what I'm saying, Bush or something like that for you know, for a bit or whatnot. And you know, nothing wrong with it, with wanting to make a little bit of a statement and, you know, kind of put stuff figuring out there or whatnot. you know, I'm curious to see like what it does over time, and you know, just whether it garners support or freaking hate from, you know, different people or whatnot. I think you know, it'll be interesting freaking know. And what were you saying there? Yeah, man, listen, sorry and thank you for reminding me. And then what you say, this is the rapper, bro, best rapper, bro, chill, you know what I'm saying? And he said quit playing this, and it's an LOL. And it said LOL M cosign, you know what I'm saying? Kamala freaking trash or whatnot. Well, see, Arsenal is on that side or whatnot, so he's not even gonna feel. This is like, you know, a Drake fan watching Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, right? You know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, fam, what you mean and shit like that, man. But here's the thing, right? Like, no matter who you voted for, man, like, I respect your opinions, your decisions, and, you know, just your overall thought process. As long as when, if you supported someone that fucks up, that you acknowledge that situation, right? You know what I'm saying? When they mess up, when they do something that, okay, I didn't want them to do that, right? You got to be able to speak up and say something or whatnot, right? Because they make it look often like, okay, they're, you know, deporting, you know, bad people only, right? But then you don't see those situations where they are going to freaking schools. They are going to, you know, like a whole, I don't know if it was Coke or something like that. Certain companies literally just kind of gathered up everybody who might have been undocumented and then kind of sent them to ICE and shit like that, right? Like ratted them out, and instead of giving them that time to try to figure things out, right? Because that's what you know, the opportunity often garners. And then there's people who have been here, you know what I'm saying, actually legally, but they took some of those programs, you know what I'm saying, away, so they're just sending them freaking back. There's like a lot of things on both sides where just somebody's gonna get, you know, the short end of the stick. And, you know, as in my eyes, all I ever want certain people to do is just be presidential. So, you know, do what you got to do. Make sure that you are taking care of, you know, your people in every, you know, process or whatnot. And then again, we can have conversations about all that. Let me see. He said, I'm on the outside looking in. Both sides are freaking cooked, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. But listen, we all people, man. We all people who gotta live in the same damn freaking planet. It don't matter what color we are, what we like, what we believe in. We gotta exist. We gotta coexist some freaking way or whatnot. So, you know, I'll just say, like, don't let the politics, you know, the religion, like, don't let it separate you from entire groups of people. Because the moment that, like, the world just sort of crumbles a little bit, right? And, you know, society goes down into that post-apocalyptic sort of mentality, right? People are the one thing that you're gonna need, you know, the most, right? All the people, like, all that shit that we cared about,
yeah, all day
right
blowing
out the door.
I'm about my bread like burgers. All day blowing on Europe.
Overseas, man, this record is featuring Juicy J. Okay, I'll say this, right? If you guys, I'm probably not gonna accept, like, records anymore that, like, are featuring the industry artists and shit, right? AI records and records where artists are featuring a bigger artist, man, we gotta throw those up. Why? Because two things. A, some of us know that it's usually a situation where, you know, the producer has provided the feature via the beat. And so the biggest downfall of any of those type of features is that the feature has no idea you exist on the song, right? That's the worst thing in the world, because if they're asked about the song in an interview, if you're lucky enough to make it that big, or if you're asked, one of you gotta lie, right? They're gonna have to say, who is that? What you mean, right? And then you, right, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, man, I was in the studio, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, we want y'all to be working with artists for real, because there's nothing that's gonna make the situation cool. Like, if you didn't talk to the artist once, right, if they haven't heard the song with you on it, don't even send it to the show. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not impressive. It's just you with more or less what feels like a challenge, you know, kind of song situation or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Challenges aren't bad, but what do we feel like when we hear a challenge? This is the thing that everybody has the same beat to or whatnot, and this is what this artist is doing now or whatnot, right? So if you have those situations, you do know you're not the only artist that can buy that same feature, that same beat, and that's not a good thing. I don't know why they keep doing that to y'all and shit like that. Like, they make it so that you guys can, I guess, upload and monetize, you know, those records, but half of you guys are gonna look stupid when people hear the other version from some other artist with the same verse from that artist, right? When that happens, it's like, what do you do? So part of me wants you to send something else, right? Something else will, you know, play that in, put it, and all that good stuff. What do you say? Don't let the propaganda get to you. Unplug, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep, facts. Let me see, man. Again, like, I don't want you guys to be discouraged to get some of the bigger features. Don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is the way that you're getting it is not cool. Because then we every time y'all send one of these, we gotta have that same conversation of like, okay, but like the moment I hear the same verse from Juicy J on another artist's song, I'm gonna be like, Juicy J's whack because he can't write more than one verse. That's what I'm gonna think for him. For you, I'm gonna be like, you got the short end of the stick because somebody else also has the verse or, you know, beat. So really, people are putting challenges out, selling them as just something you can put out as opposed to making it a competition. But I don't know.
Yo. I kick doors, flip boards, piss on the landlord's clipboard. Tell that bitch I ain't paying, I'm busy hitting it, bitch raw. 6 more bricks in the trunk, call it a kid store. Whipping through your city like I'm running from a recontrol. I got a mouth like a weapon, I spit the ground splits. They found kids in my basement hiding from sound clips. I drive sips of bourbon and start swerving through townships. Catch your hearse into a church just to fuck with a soundtrack. On my cycle, shaving my head with a knife blade. Wrote a song with your mom's blood and signed it with my AIDS. Ice Age froze my brain up to cold and die sane. Got a therapist, but every time we talk, it just cries dang. Steve's back, taking access to rappers' plaques. If I ain't number one, I'm jacking the ladder back. Having flashbacks and stabbing cats with shattered glass. Laughing as I piss in the wound and slapping with acid packs.
The fuck? I think you were trying to mimic Eminem, really. With that. Where'd you go? Where'd you go and shit? What do you really want me to like flow to this? Freaking it's cool, I don't even like really know where the hell that my soda went. But people also freaking I know the vent. Freaking I also know that I know the rent. It's freaking dude when people are cool. Freaking you know that I don't even know anyone is equal as you. I like her feet so much I would sleep with her shoe. I don't really know what that was, to be honest. You got in there, you kind of rapped lyrically a bit, but it felt like it was mimicking Eminem to the fullest. You know, if you're gonna do one, like make a full-on song and shit like that, right? I feel like the best to do the mimicking Eminem anything has been Lil Windex, because he's figured out a way to do it and make it a skit every time, right? To where it's like, here's Eminem if he was changing a diaper, or if he was changing a tire, or if he was, you know what I'm saying? And It's always really clever because it feels and sounds like things Eminem would actually say. As a matter of fact, listen, we're gonna go watch a Lil Windex thing right now. We're gonna watch some Lil Windex because, you know, hold on, let me see. Lil Windex, Eminem changing attire. We'll just go to that one. Cause some of y'all don't know yet, right? All right.
Change the tire. I gotta change the tire. How do I go about changing the tire? Well, for one, a flat area of pavement's required. Can't be changing the tire on an angle. If I catch you changing the tire on an angle, you're fired. Next, put on the parking brake and go find your jack and spare, which is usually laying inside of your trunk under the base of the liner. Grab your jack, place it under the side of your vehicle, crank it, raise it up higher, and take out your iron.
Oh my god, would you shut the fuck up already and change it? You're so annoying.
Why isn't she changing the tire? Oh, let me guess, because she's lazy and tired and would rather lay inside watching Days of Our Lives with her stupid Pomeranian beside her. Mars, Saturn. Make sure you take off the lug nuts and the star pattern, and you are gathering them. Change the tire. I gotta change the
See, like literally, it feels like if Eminem, like I imagine M. I literally imagine M.
How do I go?
Hold on, let me see what else I imagine M in every single one of those situations, right? And like him just rapping everything, right? Let me see if Eminem woke up to snow.
Okay, I just opened the sliding door. I see it's been snowing outside some more. Guess I won't go for a drive to the store. Guess I won't go for a ride on my board. I'll stay home and I'll fire a porn. Where it is cozy inside and it's warm. Thanks for a notice, I'm kind of a warning. Yeah, we're to go off the vibe of my board. My ass. It happened so quick and so fast. Okay, I just opened the sliding.
What the freak, man? See, hold on.
Okay.
Let me see what else we got. One more, my brothers. Let me see if Eminem was your roommate. If Eminem was at the airport. If Eminem was a grandpa. Oh, I gotta see this.
Wait, how did you get to school, Grandpa?
Oh, shit, in my day, it was an exhausting task to walk to class. We used to have to go across the map hauling all this crap on our backs. Hopping fences, crossing tracks, mossy trenches, rocky paths, walk up the hill, then walk up it back, and through the snow, the tallest grass, and rain or shine with fog so fast I couldn't even, he sank his pants, 2 reins in a stocking cap. His stepfather hit him so he socked broke his nose, his house broke.
Wait, how did you get to school?
Yeah, I can watch these all day, man.
Wait.
And I gotta, like, look, ultimate reaction would be from M, right? I think M, I have to see M, just see all these shits, and you know what I mean? It would be dope if here's the ultimate skit right here for Lil Windex, right? If Eminem has seen them, loves, embraces it, and links up with him to actually do a video if Lil Windex met Eminem, and then they both sort of go back and forth and essentially, you know what I'm saying, do the same thing or whatnot. I'm finna look and see if he actually freaking did that, because like I wouldn't put it past him and show that. If Eminem was hitchhiking, if Eminem lost his vape, if Eminem was a principal, if he was fishing, Mother's Day, like again, he perfected and figured out a way to really market, you know what I'm saying? And he's an artist himself. When he makes songs as himself, but the skits are, you know, very much that you know, Eminem freaking bass freaking shit, and there's tons of it, right? So you end up wanting to go down the road every time.
Guys, we got a squad here in Shifty.
Eminem play.
Guys, we got a squad here in Shifty.
Eminem play Fortnite.
I got a green pump, a scar, and some stickies. Uh-oh, they saw me. Christmas trees. Get it? Saw me, Christmas trees. Can y'all come here quickly? Can't knock one, got one for 60. Fuck, the rocket just hit me. Gonna build up, bought me some minis. If one of y'all could toss me a 50, pot that'd be litty. Told y'all we should have dropped out risky. Yeah, that's an awfully hot spot to drop. Should we drop it, Snobby? Probably not. Well, y'all got them all. Perfect, let me emote on them quick. wait, no, there's a team trying to flank behind me, but he's cranking 90s.
Right, guys. I'm done. That was fun though. He said M would be the type to do it too, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at homicide, you know what I'm saying, or homicide with Logic Man. Exactly, right? Hold on, let me go over here. Let me come back. He said he broke 1 million subs, you know what I'm saying? No shit, well deserved, man. Hell yeah. Listen, bro. It's like, I want to know, right? What I want to know is, oh my gosh.
Why did the snow have to come up again?
Get out. What I want to know is how much work he actually puts into, you know, each line, and you know, does he write and then memorize, and you know what I'm saying? Whatever the freaking case, man, like the work that he puts in, it's important or whatnot. Because even though it's a skit and you're pretending to be someone else, you still have to basically do the same work that artist would do to be in that situation doing the thing, right? And I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and go back in the lineup. Hopefully we can get done soon so my voice doesn't completely leave by the end of the show. You're gonna hear a whole different nonsense on my next album. Ooh. What did we just receive right now?
So what do you do?
New Zealand.
What?
Oh, I remember this.
Job? Career?
You sent it again.
Yeah, do you have a job? Like
where we can only play 1 minute.
My job.
Damn it.
What do I do? How about where am I from? No, what do I do? What? I'm a son, grandson, younger, older brother, uncle, nephew. That's what I do, that's what I am first. From mom's womb to the hearse. Actually cremate me, cause lately the thumb been ashy. Giving up on heaps, but not this, I'm too snazzy. In the lab, G lateral to the mic stand with no hype, man. Just a life sentence, jang-a-lang, jang-a-lang. No repentance, just a pen in my hand and no fear of one grain of sand in the hourglass. Cause there's two shall pass like the whole spot. Catch the motor, shoot it from the arc. Until lights out, leave them in the dark. Full house behind them drapes, sipping on 1978 Marlboro grapes. When after the show, all I want is a steiny and a steak. Some 7.5 real estate, where the MB mayor is my...
I really hate it right now because I can't play the full thing. Honestly, if there was any song I would have wanted to freaking play the full one of right now, that one definitely, I'm saying, inspires or whatnot, right? Because the video looks fun. It's very professional. You know, there are lots of visuals that, you know, it seems like you do. You got daytime, nighttime, so you got everything in this shit. So I definitely want to be able to hear and see the full video. What I'll do though is, at least for now, I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, you know what I'm saying, for the people. You guys can go add it to y'all playlists and stuff like that. And if anything, when I'm ending the stream, I may run that video during the credits or something like that. I feel like that's the perfect kind of song for that or whatnot, you know what I mean? Perfect way to end a great episode and get shit in there. Nonetheless, man, I mean, this is what the 1 minute mode is a little bit about, right? You know, once again, just a small education as y'all, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't even saying the right words for nothing. Freaking, I don't care. I don't freaking care right now. Essentially, again, 1 minute mode. We sometimes we'll start it around a like 12 o'clock or something like that, so that we can get more of y'all records played, you know what I'm saying, in a shorter amount of freaking time, but so that we can also really check the temperature of y'all records, right? You know what I'm saying? During the normal mode, right, we'll still try to play the full song, and then if we don't like it, you know, way before, you know, that the time that it ends, we're still gonna hit that dorky don't play that. In this mode, every artist is, at least they have the right to that 1 minute, even if your record is freaking trash or whatnot. And again, you want to know if people were begging to cut it off before that 1 minute, or if they like might have said, "Ah," you know what I'm saying, when we had to cut it or whatnot. And again, that is a very good thing. That's the feedback that I want to, you know what I'm saying, essentially, if you can get. So, not bad, man. I put that in the chat so you guys can sort of take that. And then again, I'll keep it up here so I can remember to run that one when we're sort of like ending the show. Once again though, if you do want your full song played, sending a skip will get you in there.
Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman,
no, you
will
didn't
talk
mention
to
it
an
yet.
actual bird like I'm gonna choke through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit.
Head
I'm
to our
thinking
YouTube.
you were high like me when I'm
Back
looking
to the-
down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries. Standing outside.
All right. Let's see what our next song is. Let's see what our next song is. Let's see what our... Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. On Friday... No, yeah, on Friday, 21st, right? We should be doing an interview or album listening kind of situation or party for Yaru.
Taking my time, destined to shine. The essence of love when I'm writing these rhymes to show you that lyrics is fine. When they be coming from high, one of a kind. Never go blind. Give me your time. Drop of a dime, cleansing your mind. Why would I sign?
AKA Rocking, AKA Runatiro, you know what I'm saying? So tap in. We're still gonna play our music as well, but we'll you know, be sort of celebrating the release and, you know, giving this project a listen. And so we'll see how we do certain things or whatnot. Let's see what we got. We all in the feline. I don't know what to do. You know you're a feline. You know that you do. I don't even know what the hell I'ma do, but figure my throat up.
Looking at the zombies, looking at everybody who don't know what the heck that they are looking at, but probably thinking you don't know what the hell that I'm doing. What the freak?
It's waiting. That's crazy. That's also kind of an ending the show kind of song or whatnot, but it's short. It's 1 minute and 29 seconds, you know what I'm saying, of actual freaking record. I'll say the obviously there's no like vocals freaking in there, so it's not a freaking song, more of a freaking beat. Or you know, when it comes to dubstep, EDM and certain things, like, you don't always need vocals. It's about the production and what they're doing and, you know, the sort of mix that they got going on. I will say that when it comes to sort of like chopping up sounds, that I prefer more of the, like, when it's an actual sound versus kind of like you chopped up more of just like, I don't know, air and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, there's part of me that wanted, you know, melodies or certain samples and stuff like that to sort of like be chopped in there, right? It did sort of mess around with some of the sounds, but I see the potential. I see the potential in what it was, you know, potentially going to become. But again, it was going to be short nonetheless. And again, I'm gonna always remind every single artist and producer about the time, right? Spend time with the listener. Do more, do more, do more. Because once again, if this was on Pandora Radio, if it was Spotify, if it's many of those platforms, and if people aren't specifically going to you, right, going to your Spotify page so they can listen to nothing but songs from you, then you're one song in a playlist or shuffle of freaking songs, you know, that pops up. And you know, I hate when an artist kind of comes and leaves, and then I'm like, wait, what was that? You know what I mean? And I barely have time to go sort of like, you know what I'm saying, search it up or whatnot. Often that has happened at times on the radio. And again, I will never forgive the DJ. Because I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was, you know what I'm saying, with it. Let me go ahead and head back in the line again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. For those on TikTok, head over to our YouTube and or Twitch. I'm gonna end the live real quick. Free up my phone and the bandwidth. Appreciate you guys. Give it a follow. And again, we'll continue the show over here as per usual. What would this get us cut? Because wait, did you sample it?
Yeah, no, it ain't bitch. Had to block the bitch. Niggas talk too much. Had to pop the bitch. If you ain't rolling up, get the fuck from around me then. Tryna smoke a blunt, free my cousin out the pen. Bout to turn up, bout to switch some shit. I don't get no fuck, try to run up, we gon' hit a lick. I don't get no fuck, just like Giannis get the bucks. He ran out of fucking luck, bullets hit him in his gut. Nigga try to run, he fuck, gotta keep that Tommy tuck. Just in case a nigga try, we gon' send his body up. He gon' be right at that party, we gon' shoot the party up. Yeah, I tryna pop a molly, yeah, I be out the molly up. About to hop back in the street, niggas saying I'm insane. Nigga tell me he won't beat, we gon' blow his fucking brain. Yeah, I stay right to myself, all these niggas do is change. Yeah, I'm about to snatch his chain, all these niggas really lame. Yeah, I got the golden tick, about to blow up just like Bane. Tryna get the money, tryna get the money, tryna get the money, tryna get the money, tryna get the money.
How do we feel about this one? I mean, obviously we weren't able to complete it, but it was almost about to end anyways. It's cool. I can't tell you that, like, I wish I hadn't heard the beat before type shit. You know what I mean? And also didn't like mentally wear out the beat that was sampled in the first place, right? For me personally, that affected like sort of like how I heard it a little bit, right? Because I went through that time of like, yeah, like seeing someone that like posted a dance or something like that to it or whatnot, right? That took me back to the original post of the actual violinist, you know what I'm saying, or celloist, you know what I'm saying, sort of playing the instrument and, you know, with the beat. And I was like, oh, this is fire or whatnot, right? Then of course, you know, you'd see the people sort of making up whatever dance freaking to it, and you know, you go down that rabbit hole of just like watching what everybody does or whatnot. But when you watch too many videos, right, you get tired of hearing the same thing over and over again, right? So, you know, the whole intro and, you know what I'm saying, all that, so you get a good amount of it, but I feel like we can oversaturate ourselves with you know, certain things. I mean, you made it a little bit faster, I would say. There's part of me that like wants more people on this with you, if anything. And I feel like you just did a little 1 minute 23 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Nothing freaking too crazy. But yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man. Let me see where we're at. We're in 1 minute mode once again. Did you already end up sending today, Deranged? Hold on. I don't know. But if you did, we only play one song per artist in the free line. Anything extra would have to be a skip, but also skipping the line would get your full record played, you know, as of right now, because we are in 1 minute mode. Matter of fact, let me bring back that counter so that way you guys will know how much time is on the clock while we're doing that. Let me just make sure we're good to go back in the free line with it. up in the free line with it. There's a lot of time where I don't know why, but I get it. And hold on, let me get that 1 minute on the clock. It's called Ed, and Eddie.
Bro got 50, I got 50, got 100 in his whip. Stop saying what you gonna do when you 100 round this bitch. I hit all target, now I don't gotta use the whole clip. But the laugh for broad heads, aim straight for your shit. I done chased niggas straight out of shoes and made them slip. How the fake gon' flip me, you can't even flip a brick. Niggas separate straight, you ain't even got no whip. You ain't even slide his way, niggas really ain't bout shit. Put your head dumb and dumb. Eddie, all you do is talk. Niggas in the Eddie, big nigga all with his belt like I'm your fucking Eddie. Lot of shit pop around this bitch, we ain't celebrate. Spark, get the poppin' out this shit, looking like confetti. White bitch with me, she be hacking, think her name is Betty. Niggas really soft around this bitch, nickname Teddy. Whip, get the spinning, niggas block, I can't hold it steady. Early money nuts, smacking down, got this bitch high. Still looking for that one dyke, but she still hiding. I don't really want your bitch, she ain't to my liking. Yeah, I could put these guns down, I'm so used to fighting. But I like to step niggas down, always loved hiding.
That's hilarious. He stopped exactly at 1 minute. You figure stop freaking exactly at 1 minute. Matter of fact, you know what? I'ma go and put pun in it for tons of conduct of the tongue of the fun in it. You're going to freaking theme parks having some fun in it. Like, I'm trying to rap, but I also want to change my. I can't listen. It's too fast and shit for me. Damn. Also, where's my voice? I gotta settle down. Because I'm gonna lose it. Like the last time this freaking happened. By the end of the stream, I barely was able to say anything. I just waved. That was it. For the genre, it's okay. You know, nothing too crazy. I don't feel like he would be the best, artist essentially within the lane, and you know what I'm saying, be sort of louder. Because again, you sounded like you just was very just chill, right? You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the energy that y'all need to put on some of these records is like y'all making a full-on diss record, right? Like y'all trying to go at y'all ops and shit or whatnot, right? You have to get on these records like you truly feel it, right? But the way we're hearing it right now,
he got 100 in his whip. Stop saying what you gonna do when you 100 round this bitch. I hit all target, now I don't gotta use the whole clip. But the laugh for broad heads.
Tell me they don't sound bored right now, or like they're practicing the record or reading it, essentially. And I do know that sometimes y'all do freestyle because you've tried the writing the verse thing, and then you'll read it, and then people will say, oh, you sound like you're reading the verse and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the step that some of you guys miss is like, no, you gotta perform your verse. You can't get into a sound that sounds like you're reading it, and you don't want to sound like you're freestyling and have no idea what or where you're going with the verse or whatnot, right? With that said, again, you can put together a song with punching in and, you know what I'm saying, do that. But always re-record it after. Right? Learn what you've recorded after you got it down. If you think everything that you've done is proper and that you have the best lines and everything, right? And then figure out like, okay, let me memorize this shit now. And then after you can do it enough to like where you feel comfortable performing it at a venue, record that version of the song, man. I'm telling you. Every single one of you guys will thank me freaking later, because the approach, the energy, everything that you have is going to be that much better. You're going to have confidence, right? When you're first putting together a record, you're trying to figure that shit out. And, the confidence is not there yet because you're not as excited about, what you're doing or where the verse is going to go and shit like that, right? When you can anticipate, all right, I'm going to switch it up here. And I'm do some fast rap shit or something like that, right? Like it's so much better because you can ramp up the energy to do, things like that. That's another thing as well, man. For the artists who like to build the song as it goes out, right? You talk yourself completely out. If you're punching in, there's no way you can have that situation where, okay, you know what? Let me start off the song with very low energy, and as the song progresses, right? You know what I'm saying? By the time I get to the end of the verse, I'm very aggressively maybe yelling and shit like that. But you start off very quiet, right? If you can do those records, right, it's all about sort of you actually being able to ramp up that energy, though. The consistency, not I mean, it's like a train, right? You know what I'm saying? The train sort of like going on a track, it has all the other, you know what I'm saying, things behind it or whatnot. You want to see that train go consistently without stopping at each stop like a bus. So that's how some of you guys feel, right? You guys are bus rappers because you stop at every stop that you can to sort of think about what you're going to do before you go to the next stop, right? And that's not a good way of rapping and making music. I feel like, you know, do the train thing, right? And I like that analogy, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. Anyways, beat fire, you know what I'm saying? Homero freaking said, what's up, man? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, a minute seems like forever, man. Yeah, when you're not liking the song as much, that minute is the longest time on the freaking planet, man. But again, that's also why I like it. Now, again, let me remind people, man, you want to show up at normal show hours, we will not have this 1 minute mode in effect, so you will not have to worry about that. Although I have no idea how people will react, you know what I'm saying? And whether they go, you know what, you should just do this every show and shit, you know what I mean? Nah, like, I want to be able to freaking hear each song and shit. I mean, I don't know how different that would be. Or if there would be anything, you know what I'm saying, crazy. Is this going to let me download the file or what is it doing? Hold on, let me close this. Sagging featuring Twin Lows. For whatever reason. Let me try one more time. Why would you open a window for me to open a window? For whatever reason, it's not letting me download. I guess I gotta pass on that. Or you'd have to send it a different way. Hold on, let me close this. Let me close this shit. Let me close this shit. Let me close this shit. Did you just say let me close this shit? I did. I said let me close this shit. And then when I was just chilling, you were like, what? We have Fat Tulip. Matter of fact, my gosh, I gotta clean out my damn computer, man. So many things now. Go ahead, scan it for the virus. Scan for viruses. Would you say, did you get my email? You should get a confirmation email every time. You should never have to ask.
Started feeling safe once I found faith. To myself, I was so hateful. All I had to do was ask for help. Now I'm so grateful. Life goes by quick, like a short flick, but there's always a take two. For your ways, I replay if you've missed you, cause you can lose yourself like your keys. It's easy. If you attract negative energy that distracts you from what you dream to be, see them changing your plan.
That is the 1 minute. I forgot the counter was freaking right there the whole time. What? I felt like I like what she was doing with the chorus more than I did the verses. You know what I'm saying? Verses felt a little bit more disjointed and a little bit all over the place in terms of the sort of like timing, but the singing chorus wasn't bad. And that's my opinion so far. I do like that you know, and I'm gonna assume, you know, it's either like UK, Aussie, you know what I'm saying, somewhere along that freaking area. I do like to hear some of the female sort of artists in that you know, sector or whatnot. I think we've gotten a lot of male artists, you know, within the UK, but rarely, you know what I'm saying, some of the females. And honestly, I didn't know they existed until, you know, a song freaking like this or whatnot. If there's some bigger artists out there that are dope within, you know, that UK market or whatnot, let me know as well, man. I'll give them a good, you know, check out and stuff like that. But I think there's potential with this one, right? You have that piano situation, so as always, you know, seeing you perform the song live would probably still be a lot better than just hearing the record itself. So we'll look forward to sort of seeing potentially that happen. Let me see if I can open up my Spotify. We got Thunderground Radio coming up next. What do you say? Sometimes it can get cut out before the they're gonna play that in the chat. Yep, that is true. When my song was played, you know what I'm saying, why did I cut off? Was it? It depends on if we were in the 1 minute mode or not, though, too. Right? But if you see the Dorky don't play that, right? Often, right? I can tell you why I hit it. Hold on real quick. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy.
Come on. Yeah,
what is it? It's not even gonna let me stop it.
No need for introductions. Just know I'm on a level that y'all can never fuck with. Rap assassin, #1 suspect. My style nastier than non, so disgusting. Y'all ain't really dope like that.
It's not gonna let me stop it.
You overrated. I'm the goat. It ain't complicated. Off with
Give
the
me a
heads.
second.
They all decapitated. God haters, I love it. I embrace it. Lyrics trash, erase them off the pages. Embarrass them when I torch stages. Leave the venue in flames, turn to ashes. I'm futuristic, stuck in the past. You move backwards. Awkward, coward, weak with no power. Looking salty in the face, hella sour. Master of ceremony, the craft mastered. When I go to war, it's a natural disaster.
Mastered all the crafts, I'll have to stay unplugged like an adapter. Capturing the G's, I'm ghost like Casper. Doing the most, I'm after money and benefactors.
And that's the 1 minute freaking right there. I'll explain it. Oh, you like that music video too, man, right? Yeah, I'm gonna play that one at the end. That was From Outside. It's From Outside by, or at least that's the YouTube name and shit like that. Pat and What Do I Do? Again, we'll get in there. We'll get in there when we're closing out the freaking show. But in terms of what we were just listening to, it was going to be a full, you know, on Cypher. I appreciate these records from Thunderground Radio, aka Arsenal. He produces, you know, a lot of those. He has a show himself or whatnot where he'll, you know, big up a lot of hip hop, you know, music from the independent artists that he's, you know, worked with or come across, and, you know, just a good overall advocate for freaking music or whatnot. But I love the ciphers that he, you know, puts together, right? Because they're often you guys, right, from the community. If you got a little something or whatnot, and can hit up some of those beats. I've been a part of one. Still want to be a part of, you know what I'm saying, more. So keep those freaking coming. Of course, we're in 1 minute mode, so we were only able to listen to 1 minute and really one artist within the freaking sector or whatnot. That's another record that would be decent to sort of like end the show technically with. But to get back to the conversation that's in the chat or whatnot, right? You were asking essentially why your record might have been cut last stream and stuff like that. So I think Arsenal explained, you know what I'm saying, it pretty good. But essentially in the free line, right? If we're in this mode right now, we're in 1 minute mode, right? After 1 minute, we kind of, you know, cut the record and review it. You know what I'm saying? If it's good, we'll tell you to send it again later. If it's what the hell was that type shit, right? But during the normal show, right? If something is just like way too crazy, if the mix is just too distorted, it's not there yet, and to a point where we just it doesn't make it as enjoyable as it should be to listen to, often we'll hit that Dorky Don't Play That. We'll cut it a little bit freaking early. You want the truth of what type of things that may be happening on your record to sort of get people to that point. Like, again, the one thing you guys will never be able to do if you guys are having your song, we all want to be played on the radio, but in that moment, you're never going to be in the car with everybody while it's freaking playing, right? So you'll never know what they think if they change the station when your song came on, right? On the show, we sort of at least give you that process and what's gonna sort of get them there, because you guys literally will take a record that's not necessarily ready, go make a video to it and upload it to Spotify without doing the work or whatnot, right? And I often tell you guys, go to a studio so you can get it properly mixed and mastered, if anything. And it's not just about the mixing and mastering. The engineer is going to tell you when whatever take that you did on the record is not the best, right? Their job should be really to push you in being the best artist that you can be before you leave that freaking studio, man. Because if you leave and you have a record that's half-ass, guess who people are freaking blaming? You and the engineer. They're going to blame them for not telling you how garbage of an approach you might have freaking took and stuff like that. So they have to make sure that you leave there. If an engineer basically is only gonna press the record button freaking for you, that's not the right engineer for you and shit like that, right? Yes, they should still, okay, let's do it your way, right? And I've always been the sort of half and half producer, right? I'll give it to you your way, but also let's do another one the way that I'm talking about, so we can let you contrast and compare, and then you can even let people hear each version and see what's better or whatnot. So it's all love. It's never hate when we end up hitting that freaking button or whatnot. Just know that we only do it when the record needs a lot more work than we want it, right?
When these rappers try to make a clever song, no matter what they do, we'll never get along. They think the COVID now will never share a bomb. I've been trying to fix the rap game for the longest. I ain't gonna lie, man, your rap's really garbage. Speak what's on my mind, cause I'm actually honest. You feel this in your eye, in your back, in your arm check.
On top of that, I do have different Dorky Don't Play That's too or whatnot. I have one that I feel like when you are the worst of the worst, and not a lot of artists get this, so I'm proud of y'all not being that bad, but when you get this,
what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
All right, guys, man. That one right there, man. That one has got to make y'all feel some type of way when you get that. The regular Dorky Don't Play That, there's a little jam there. There's Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? It probably makes you smile when you freaking see that. But that one, or even this, no, not this one. Not this one, you know what I'm saying? Where's the shut up?
Shut up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Mountain, where there are no more ups to shut.
Right. I'm gonna ride. Listen, I don't know what I'ma do every 999. A lot of freaking times I don't even know where the hell I'ma go, but I really wanna ride my bike. I'm just going back, I wanna flow, but I don't even know I'm whack. A lot of times I'ma freaking give you freaking something that you gave me and I throw it back. Let me stop, cause I don't wanna lose my voice, and I go in a freaking thing that I can, whatever. Where did you go? are you at though? Are you gon' flow? I'm hoping that he's gonna say yes, nigga, not no. And a lot of times people be popping up at the show like I sound right now like nigga, I'm really old, but freaking I know my freaking voice or my throat, it feels like I don't know what to do, man. It's open, didn't know it's a beat, but I hope that you hope that freaking you get some weed right freaking now when you smoke back. I sound freaking weird and shit, man. I probably can't record for like a week freaking right now, man. But I do like this beat and shit. Watch him come up. Hold on. Okay, good. It was a beat and shit. A dope freaking beat. Where the heck you about to go? There's a lot of time where I probably need a popsicle, cause I'm so hot that I don't like think that I'm finna drop it, yo. But man, it melted, so a lot of people know I'm not just go into a place where people don't know if, like if you're in a forest, like can you taste bears, or will they like run after you and eat or freaking smack you if you falling asleep? I'm trying to rap randomly, people ain't even standing me. What the hell has the cannon been freaking happening randomly? Okay, I need to stop. But like, you know, the beat does make me want to go in there. I'm gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Ludacris featuring Devin the Dude featuring Will Smith for some reason. That's what I would put on there. You know, and I wish that it is that I could, man. But I like this, right? So again, we're only able to play about 1 minute of the beat for now. If you send it tomorrow, we'll probably be able to play freaking more. But I fuck with this, man. You know what I'm saying? As a producer, good job. And I'll ask you, as you know, who was your dream artist to sort of have actually hop on, you know, something like that? Like, I know for a fact we all as producers, when we make something, we have that sort of specific group of artists in mind, you know what I mean? Of like, oh, you know what? Let me put this in a folder in case I, you know, can send it to them and shit like that. So for you, who are those artists when you listen to your beat? 36 Mafia. Listen, the beast underground approved. There's a lot of time where I don't think that I can move. I play a lot of games and lose, but a lot of times in those days I didn't think I was gonna lose. And let me stop. I feel my voice. I feel it slightly. I'm just gonna nod for the next couple of records. I'm just gonna nod. Okay, can I do that? I'm just gonna nod or give y'all like a nah fam. Nah fam, that ain't it. Because I gotta be able to come back tomorrow.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
I hate that thing. Alright, X-Men.
And there he goes. Oh my, what a morning. Norman. Oh my, what a morning. Norman. Oh my, what a morning. Norman. Oh my, thank God.
Oh my God.
Everybody, top of the morning. Crack it down and everyone will rather be snoring. Talk about the view and all the news they're reporting. Clear skies keep the birds high when they're soaring. Oh,
I don't know how to speak
like howdy, I'm Norman. Hailing from the north so people know the importance. Oh, and I'm just a normal guy, of course. I'm enforcing happiness you need to implore in your life. I don't mean to pop it off so wild, but let me tell you how I got this style. And there he goes. So one day the way into the store.
Why do I feel like You sound like a young Slick Rick who snuck into the studio to secretly record the song.
Beauty, she was gorgeous for sure. So I took a minute, no, I held that door. Gathered at it for a second, then I stepped.
You know he's influenced by Slick Rick, man. There's no way. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? Because since when do we have... Well, you know who he sounds like? He sounds like a mixture of Slick Rick and, you know, Humpty, man. Digital Underground. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, we could have had a song with... Was there ever a song with him and Slick Rick? Hold on. But you using the type of energy that I need to be using right now with my voice and shit.
I said, madam, I haven't seen you before. I don't mean to be a bother, but I couldn't afford to pass you up. I think I'm loving on you deeper, Lord.
That's exactly what my voice is gonna sound like tomorrow, man. I know it. I don't know where the heck I'm gonna go. All the times you wanna step on my toe, and every time that I figure
Your fame is well earned. I admire talent. You might like to join us and earn wealth and fame. I have all the wealth I need. Now then, will you come peacefully, or must I kill you?
Hurry up.
You think that you can take me on? You're already a dead man.
I spray my bars like a semi. MCs armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. They can't speak like Emmy. Raw. Spray my bars like a semi. MCs armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. I've come a long way, wait. I've come a long way, I've seen no praise, seen no medals, chewed on pebbles, climb through nettles. Music frigs up your mind on a level. If you want to climb, you gotta fight with the devil. I speak fire, don't gas to my vessel. Burn up the mic, make ash from the metal. When I speak bars, I scar my microphone handles like it's been splashed by a kettle.
I hate that we can't listen to the full song. See how this works, right? This is one that I definitely want to hear more of. You got in there with a good energy. You know, beat had me at hello, essentially. And then, you know, you got on good so far, you know, to the point where I do want to hear it. Full song would be 3 minutes and 56 seconds, and I would be here for it and stuff like that. So maybe I keep that up. Oh, you know what I could have done too? Like, if I barely want to talk. That's my problem right now. But we'll figure out something. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say right now. Let's see what we got real quick. And then did we get? No, yeah, we played. I think we did. We played your BandLab submission a little bit freaking earlier. Yo boy Anthony Beats, man, you know what I'm saying? But hold on, let me get back in. Miss Luck. There's another producer / artist. Let me see. What do you say? Someone geology. That's your type of piece, right?
Ain't no peace in my mind. Shit, you too? Come on.
You know what? Since, I mean, it shouldn't be too long anyways. I usually have you do it via a skip, but my voice is leaving, so maybe Stack can't say what I can't and shit. Stack, get on your Skype. But like, I feel like a lot of my shit is working slow today, man. But here, let me close this freaking tool, but not again. We are going into, we're still in 1 minute mode, I suppose. Again, I gotta see how fast or not this shit is gonna do it. Hold on. Are you in there? Are you in there? I'm gonna call with the video, but like, oh, you're not online. I gotta wait for you to go in there and shit like that. It's up to you though. You see back, give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds is too long. I'm just kidding. Honey, I did. What do you say? You said you wanted movements. So I made it with movements. And it was only 30 seconds if you had played it in full. Wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like a visual kind of thing. Let's see what's up. You said I sent the Ratchet and Clank song. Ooh, my bro. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. Matter of fact, I don't know what the hell is happening, but man, I ain't excited, alright. Again, we're bringing on Stack for a little bit. Hold on, where's my background? Where is my background? All right. Let me freaking see. Hopping up a tree. Everybody freaking don't know what the hell to do, but freaking like you are popular McGee.
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
What's good? What's good?
Hold on, let me share the, I guess, music. Still trying to figure this out, and then let me bring your screen in over here. Man, I like how it just automatically connects and works. I ain't gotta do nothing. All right, well, right into the freaking record. Here we go. You should be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Ain't no peace in my mind.
Shit, you too? My mind's in the war zone. Every day. Much money in the building.
Ain't no peace in my mind. Ain't no peace in my mind.
Is this the right thing?
Sing that ish from lane.
Ain't no peace in my mind. Diseases I find eating me up inside. Lord, give me a sign. Do you really love me? Do you really love me?
Why does it feel like it lost like? Well, I mean, she kind of just sent like a little. You weren't able to see like the visual per se. It's just a little something, and it was only like about 40 seconds or something like that. So, I mean, I've heard the song before from Muggs, like in full. I feel like that's would have probably been a better, situation for at least what we're doing right now. But this version, right, runs the same risk that I talk about when you guys are trying to make videos for your songs and like you don't get the quality of the audio, right with it, right? Like if you're uploading like a if it gives you a choice for 4K, but you still choose like, 720p or just like a standard definition, right? Like the quality entirely is gonna, be changed and stuff like that. This one though, it feels like it dipped to like 126 or something like that. Like it doesn't feel like it's right yet. Visual was decent though, nothing too crazy. Like I want to see a full kind of thing though. It's weird in this 1 minute mode, but you say something because I'm dead.
Oh, well, I didn't really see it. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't really paying attention. I was trying to get set up and shit. So I didn't like. I'm in the middle of fucking painting my room and shit.
Nice.
I didn't think you were gonna actually like. I didn't think you were actually gonna do it tonight. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, I'm down. But nah, I heard it. I didn't see the visuals, but you know, not really my vibe. I ain't gonna lie. But but it didn't seem. The visuals, from what I could tell, you talking about it, like, did you say it was like
well, it's like it's a YouTube reel, and it's like animated, kind of like, or like 3D animated, like mice with like t-shirts and cigarettes and shit like that, and they're, you know, essentially moving, and some sort of making movements or actions to like the song a little bit, but I feel like there's like a gain, right? We want to feel like the, you know, I appreciate you for it. I want it to feel even more, you know, professional, if you know there's a possible freaking way or whatnot. But I think there's not much that we can really review when it comes to like I need to have this sort of list of things that I wouldn't suggest artists like send to the show or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? One of which is the industry features. Right. Again, like I feel like if you send those, we're always gonna have the same conversation. We're gonna have the, like, you know, if the feature has no idea you're on the record, you know, is it really a feature? Right. You know what I'm saying? How dope can you feel lying to everybody, like making them think that they know you or you were in the studio with them and stuff like that. Right. And then there's the AI records. Right. I always feel like when we don't have a human involved with whatever's going on, like it takes out the work. And I don't know about you, Stack, but like as an artist, I love to work. I love to sit down myself and figure out what lines I'm actually gonna say to the songs, to the beats and shit like that. Like I love to know that it's me who came up with the shit, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And then like you, like every dope song that I've heard from you, it's like I love to think about you sitting down with that pen and a pad and trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, those concepts, those you know, those flows, like how you should rap to everything or whatnot. And you know, I feel like for artists, like you guys have to go through that experience, right? You have to feed off of people in the studio, like with real energy and ideas and stuff like that. Like there's nothing more better than that. And when you try to cut corners,
it's all a vibe. It's all about like the like you said, the feeling, and like you gotta feel it. Like you can't force it. You can't be lazy. You can't just like, you know, oh, that'd be dope, man. We'll go ahead and spit something to it real quick. Let me drop this real quick, and like boom, you know,
turn it down.
Doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
it doesn't work that way.
Oh man, you gotta the creativity aspect is fun, right? And again, like just think about the scenario, right? We're still on the topic of freaking AI, but like think about the scenario where, like, let's say you listen to a song from an artist from the community, they happen to, you know, be decent, then you kind of figure out that the artist is AI and that it's mainly their idea that they prompted the AI with, and it put together the song. Like, I wouldn't want to work with an artist like that in the studio, right? To me, it's like if I'm asking you to get on my song, I want you specifically. I want your talents, what you're able to bring to the table, your voice, right? And I don't want to be like, I don't want it to be, you know what I mean? Oh, let's think of some ideas, or what if we do a thing like this? And then you put the prompt in the AI and then it spits out a beat, a song, you know what I'm saying? And we pick that apart and shit. Like, no, I still want to do that work. I like, okay, let's listen to beats first, see where that freaking goes, what ideas come to your head, and then, you know, you kind of put those down and, you know, you go from there.
It's a process.
Mm-hmm.
It's a process. You know, you have your steps. You know, you do your beat selection, and you do your, you know, you brainstorm on a topic. It's all a process, man. That's the beauty of it. That's the art of it, I think.
I wasn't saying you did, Deranged. I was just saying, I'm mentioning all the things that I wouldn't have you guys send to the show, right? You know what I'm saying? So we started with the industry features or industry records, right? Don't send anything that's already on the radio. We can't play that freaking, you know, like if not like us first came out, right? You know what I'm saying? Some people were like trying to request. Also, I wouldn't send snippets, right? Some of you guys will like, you know, I mean, some of you guys have paid for skips for snippets, man. And I always feel like, why? Like, wait, send something that's gonna be a little bit, you know what I'm saying, more freaking time. You know, to really spend that time with you. 1 minute is definitely not enough time to really be able to see what you can do. 15 seconds, 30 seconds. You know, snippets often back in the day were accompanied with like 5 or 6 songs instead of just one. So you'd get that like, okay, let me get Joe's album or something like that. And then you'd have like a bonus track with like 5 or 6 different snippets from the next album or something like that on there. And like, you know, it's better when it's like that because at least you get like a sneak peek and you feel like you're doing like that. With this, it's more of an ad. And so it's fine as an ad, but as a song, you know, we don't get enough of the song in there. We don't really get to see truly what the artist can do and vice versa. All right, we're gonna move on to the next song though. Hold on.
This whole AI, man. I went away, and when I came back, there was this AI shit. I still don't understand.
So, what can I explain to you here?
Fake music or fake,
so
right?
It's essentially like AI had been used or as started being used for like everything, right? And so you can prompt it to like write a movie script or something like that. You can say, oh man, write me a script about like, or a plot. What's the plot to if like Deadpool jumped into a Batman film or some shit like that.
I get all that, and I know what AI can do. I just didn't know it became a thing to like make AI basically pretend to be these artists or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I didn't think that became a thing. Like I didn't know what that was. Like I didn't understand that part. Like I get how AI works. I don't know. I just think.
So how does it make you feel in terms of? Like, I mean, again, we talked about it a little bit, but like I feel like just cutting that side of freaking the artist working is every, like we can't shake that person's hand. We can't go see them live and perform. Who's gonna do the interview, right? If I put something in and then it creates a song and then I upload that to like, you know, YouTube, to freaking Spotify, then the song becomes a big hit. What happens after that, right? Yeah. What happens after everybody's contacting you to ask you about the song and shit like that? Like, there's no situation in where I see like anybody coming out on top and then people thinking they're cool once they have to mention, oh, this was the AI situation. Or again, if people are contacting you thinking you're the artist, you can't replicate that voice. You know what I mean? They'll know, you know what I mean? They'll call you to perform at the Tonight Show or some shit like that. You won't be able to replicate that, right? And you get caught lip syncing, your whole shit is over. So, I mean, we'll see what's up. We got John D with, what? I don't even know how to pronounce this. Promit Cod something. Sorry. I don't know what's gonna happen. 2019. We went past it. What did you guys think about that? Right. I'll let you go first.
I didn't.
I gotcha. Gotcha,
dude.
bitch.
Well,
Let me see.
well, here's the thing, all right. Obviously, from another country, right? Now, I don't know how they do things over there, so I don't want to disrespect the country or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they like that shit over there, good for them. But here, hell no. That shit is not. I don't like it. I can't even understand what he's saying. I mean, I get it, other language and all, but even the melody of what he was saying, like, it seemed like it didn't even go with the beat, kind of, to me. I don't know. It was just like him, like yelling and talking at the same time. I don't know. I didn't like it. I thought it was trash.
So it's a lot of like delay, echoes, you know what I'm saying? Like lots of effects, lots of auto-tune.
Too much.
You know, I mean, I've never faulted artists for not being able to understand what they're saying if it's in a different language and stuff like that. In fact, I prefer that versus like a mumble rap scenario, right? Where they're speaking the language we know, yet they're purposely kind of saying it in a way where we're not gonna understand it just because they're, you know, just trying to have that style.
Look at Geneve. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But you know, if we try to think about replacing what we're hearing with like actual words, like I agree with you. Like I don't think I would find it appealing to sort of, you know, listen to. I can imagine like a music video, just like, you know, it feels like some kind of traveling, you know what I'm saying, thing. I'm thinking about mountains, deserts, just, you know, someone like, you know, flying across, about to do something, right? Anytime you're hearing a more international record, you're often going into that country and, you know, they're sort of showing, oh, here's an artist who's hot right now over here or whatnot. I think they did that for the Captain Marvel series on Disney Plus, with Kamala Khan and stuff like that, right? Because you know, they had a lot of different artists that I never, you know what I'm saying, heard from, was definitely, you know what I'm saying, of a different culture, but kind of freaking, you know, decent or whatnot. They show you those like, oh, here's something else from around the world, which sometimes we're not gonna go out there and, you know what I'm saying, search that. But anyways, yeah, I think that can be better. Let's go ahead.
It can be better. There was just a lot going on, you know what I mean? There's just too much.
Yo, who said go? Who's that over there on Twitch, man? Chimay G, what up? Too much going on. Yeah, Derain said the same thing. Alright, this is Geo Bass Beat featuring Flem Whip.
I'm a screwball, a fuck up, a misfit. And I'm dodging all these cops, fuck these piglets.
Okay.
You talking shit, boy, you ain't a critic. I just went and fucked like right along your bitches. Yeah, I count paper, see you later. You're my son like I got later. You want smoke, I give you paper. You them boy, I just swing my colors. Like my favorite, wanna play games like that. You might fuck around and beat your mother. You meet God, bitch. I might fuck around and go and rob, bitch. Aw, shit, pussy boy, just talk your fucking job, bitch. And I got the pussies wet up in the fucking lot, bitch. She just said she love me, I said, bitch, you were top shit. I let it go to wavy, yeah. And I'm wildin', and I'm driving in the city, yeah. Crazy lady, yeah. Trying to date me.
That's about that minute, right? Freaking there, whatnot. What y'all feel? That one had a good freaking vibe with it, man. That beat was hitting hard. It was crunchy. It made me, you know, almost want to make that stink face. Still feels like the record is still, you know, sort of forming.
Right.
And even though, again, it's 1 minute and 20 seconds, so it was still going to be short, even though I cut it short. You know, I still feel like there's definitely more that can happen, man. For me, again, I don't get like wasting any kind of, you know, beat. I'd always want to make something longer or like, you know, get you or somebody else freaking on it. So
yeah, I definitely that one has potential. That's for sure. Like, you know, the beginning of it, right instantly, I got 3-6 vibes. You know what I mean? Like right at the beginning, and then that drill came in, and then I was just like, I don't know, the drill kind of seemed like an afterthought to me, but I liked it though. It wasn't bad, man. It needs a little work, you know, it needs some work, but pretty straight.
Nice. All right, here I think we'll roll our last one in here. Then I'm gonna head out for the night so I can rest my damn voice.
And you sound like you need to drink some hot tea or something.
Probably, man, like for sure, freaking sure, cause this shit hurts. It hurts.
You getting sick or something?
Well, I was sick probably before I went freaking live. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of whatnot. I was hoping it was gonna clear up, and it just got worse throughout. But
got you.
We good. Deranged, Ratchet and Clank.
They don't never see me win, they always see me lose. But they the only thing we losing is them fucking schools. I catch her eye before a report can even get the news. They step in these streets, I got blood on my shoes. I keep a Julie by my side and a Ratchet and Clank. Gon' knock your lights off in this bitch, everything we gon' blame. My nigga, I'm turned about to super shit, smoking on dang. Try to take my fucking crown, bitch, you can't go over my rank, hell nah. Bitch, I'm a demon, going hard all season. Walking down, I'm funny for whatever reason. Them niggas scary, they know not to come my region. Gonna war on these four niggas, taking over their legion. I hope you know what's up with me, come cross that track and you gon' see. Take a bitch off Mac, make a op, take a nap, and then we put a nigga on T. But the boy better learn your ABC, I'm giving out smoking the bike for free. Because every life I ain't feeling alright, they said he caught a first degree. I'm sorry then, I'm deranged and crazy, but I ain't gon' let.
That's all we got so far. I mean, there's more. It actually would have been 3 minutes, 16 seconds. We didn't really get into like where the chorus, you know what I'm saying, might have been freaking as well and stuff like that. But, you know, I felt like it was going up there. I think there's a certain amount of potential. I appreciate that, you know, any artist who's willing to get in there melodically and not immediately add a bunch of auto-tune to your freaking shit, like I appreciate the work every time, right? Even if you're off key and shit like that, just because so many artists immediately do the auto-tune thing first, right? Yeah. They don't have the confidence at all. So, you know, kudos to you being able to freaking do that in there. Now, I do think there's still harmonization that you can add. That's when you sing with different tones on top of some of the tones that you have. And it may bring things out a little bit more. If it feels like you're singing more or less by yourself, I feel like, you know, there's always going to be this aspect of something that's missing. So, you know, just figure out what more you could add to the song. I also appreciate that he was able to go up there in the higher sort of tone somewhat. But I do think there's still work that needs to be done or whatnot. Just perfecting every line, every note, just making sure that it feels professional. Last thing that I'll say, and then I'll let Stack take it, is, you know, just think about any song that you make as, would I show this very specifically to my top 5? If I literally, if for my birthday, they got to like, hey, you know what I'm saying? We'll set you up with a meet and greet with everybody in your top 5 and you get to do whatever, right? You want to let them listen to some of your music. You want to listen to some of their new shit that they ain't showed nobody, whatever, right? And if you use that time to show your shit, what songs are you really going to pull out? And if any song makes you go, nah, I wouldn't do that, figure out what that is. What do you have to change about that record to make you have, you know, that confidence You know, sometimes it's adding some instruments or, you know, more features or something like that. What would you do?
Honestly, like, well, what I was gonna say is when you're talking about the harmonizing thing, I think another thing that would happen is if like he has like you know him singing behind himself or whatever, that it would also take some of that want to put too much auto tune into it. You feel what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't really need as much because you have that harmonization going on in the song too. So I think it would help that. And then another thing that I noticed about it was I might be wrong, but I feel like I heard the word fucking too much. I feel like I heard the which I say fuck a lot in my music, you know what I mean? But when you say it, when you overuse a word and it stands out like that, it's repetitive, and nobody really likes repetitive stuff. So
They don't like when it sounds like you can't think of another word to replace it, right? And like me, I kind of have a standard with like, yeah, I only want to say like certain words if I can, like once on a track. And the only time I'll say that same word, if it's like within the same like next line, is if it's the same word but different meaning, right? So you have like a baseball bat, you have a flying bat, you have a girl batting her eyes and shit like that, right? 3 different meanings, 3 different ways to freaking say it slightly. And there are certain things where, you can play around with freaking that. But, people have been known to sort of criticize, the N-word being said a little too much freaking as well. And, I kind of do agree, right? If basically we can't like hold ourselves back a little bit from immediately making everything, profanity and stuff, like we're doing too much for the actual record itself, right? You then have to change it to something different for the radio, right? You know what I'm saying? You end up changing like bitch to trick or chick or, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't sound right when you're going between the 2 versions or whatnot, because then you'll go into like, I think Tigers was like that. Rack City chick, Rack City chick, Rack City chick. But then you go to the explicit version and it's Rack City bitch, Rack City bitch or whatnot. And again, you feel like, oh man, that's harder. But you end up having that situation where you have 2 different versions, man.
Facts.
Big freaking salute, man. I think we'll go ahead and freaking head out for the night again. Thank you for stopping by, of course, on the show.
Man, always a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yep, man. We'll probably, I'll do the credits. Man, I was gonna do the credits with Pat's freaking shit or whatnot, but hold on. Let me do pick one of our features. And then I'll throw that in before Pat's thing.
Let's do shit. You want to do
which one have you haven't heard in a freaking while? Shoot.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Shit. I can't even. I'm like, you pick one this time, man. I always pick. You pick one.
Let me see. Let me go over here. What do you say?
So I need like a list to like see, like, because I know we've done quite a few.
Man, Negative Zone, World's Gone Crazy. We got Door Shut. We got Batman and Robin. And I'm minding my business. All of a sudden, I forgot the name of that song. Misfits, right?
Yeah, Misfits, bro. I ain't heard that in a long ass time.
Misfits.
Man, I'm just minding my business. All on my grind, I'm the shiznit. You like, oh hell no, who is this? We acting up like some with all these beats, man. You know I be fiddling. When I was little, I needed some Ritalin. You can talk shit to an ant or a little man, but I don't know who you think you belittling. I can take all of my fingers and twiddle them while I'm just sitting here hiding from Slender Man. While I'm just scrolling through chickens and Tinder, man. None of these ladies be playing Nintendo, man. Damn it, I'm over here typing a memo for me to remind me to send in my demo to see if I'm really sick or I'm just mentally ill. Mumble rapping like I'm popping a pill. Flow so hot, man, I am not gonna chill. Pockets fat, but I am not Uncle Phil. King and I am on the top of the hill, rolling down and on the top of a whale. Seashells, freaking seashells by the seashore. Skinny girls with no ass, you should eat more. Video games that I play, I don't keep score. Cause I'm so good, if we fight, I will beat your ass up in it, smashing niggas' brain. Rappers get back up in your lane. Accidents can happen every day. Nonsense, man, you're acting really strange. Homeless man just snatched up all the change. Zombies, man, I'm blasting for the brain. Rapping, man, is plastered in my veins. I'm actually not acting like my age. Flashing back to back up in the day. Rapping, making tracks up in LA. Watching movies, catching matinees. Now someone tell Parrot to slap the bear. Man, I'm just minding my business. All on my grind, I'm the shiznit. You like, oh hell no, who is this? We acting up like some misfits. Man, I'm just minding my business. All on my grind, I'm the shiznit. You like, oh hell no, who is this? We acting up like some misfits. Man, I'm just minding my business. All on my grind, I'm the shiznit. You like, oh hell no, who is this? We acting up like some misfits. Man, I'm just minding my business. All on my grind, I'm the shiznit. You like, oh hell no, who is this? We acting up like some misfits.
No nonsense, because nonsense got a process. Let it process. When he dropped his, I'll be honest, I got halfway through when I paused it. I got so hyped when to Scotland hunted and killed the Loch Ness. With the Pluto in my rocket with them two hoes from Hot Topic. Then I came back, got my pencil, it was suspenseful and uncommon. But like common, I saw commas mixed with dollar signs making profits. This heart of mine would start to rhyme. My mind became logged in, hacking the knowledge along with the promise that I'm never stopping. Just watch this. Yo, nonsense.
What up?
Guess what?
What?
Hi, I am that guy who makes syllables rhyme, but I think that it's time for a punchline.
Fine.
I'm high as a cloud. And you rappers are loud, can you please sit down? That mumble rap needs to go in the ground. Don't even know what the difference is between a verb and a noun. Sound like mushmouth, drunk on Crown and Klonopins. I am King Solomon, wise on the mic, and I might even write while I'm tipping a bottle and fucking a model who claimed to be dyke. She bi, now you see why? I'm 6'6" with green eyes. Got a nice smile and a clean ride, and my dick is addicted to cream pies.
Man, I'm just minding my business. All on my grind, I'm the shiznit. You like, oh hell no, who is this? We acting up like some misfits. Man, I'm just minding my business. All on my grind, I'm the shiznit. You like, oh hell no, who is this? We acting up like some misfits. Man, I'm just minding my business. All on my grind, I'm the shiznit. You like, oh hell no, who is this? We acting up like some misfits. Man, I'm just my business. All my shit. You like, oh hell no, who is?
I know what it is, man. Honestly, man, that hit better than like I remembered it, man, because we haven't played that song in a cool minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. I forgot. I didn't realize it was so funny, dude. Like,
halfway through when I paused it. And I love the effects and different things that I did, you know, throughout the verse too. You know what I'm saying? Actually, sort of like making it feel like the record stop. You know what I'm saying? Right there.
Yeah. You do a good job. You always do a good job mixing, man. Like you nail it every time for sure.
Online.
Him to mix y'all shit, man. Have Nonsense mix your shit for real. He knows what he's doing. That's for sure.
I'm doing Fresh's album freaking right now and whatnot. So hopefully he'll be able to have that out by like next month and stuff. So there's some vibes in there, man.
Well, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate you having me, and I'll holler at you on the flip side, man.
Yep. Peace out, man.
Later.
Okie dokie. Shout out to freaking everybody, man. Listen, we'll come back tomorrow, depending on when my voice exists. So I'll probably come on a little bit later just to, you know, rest it a little bit more or whatnot, because then I'll lose it completely. I will lose it completely. I won't be able to say nothing or whatnot. I already can't record any songs at the moment, so we'll see what's up. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, though. And we're waiting these credits and stuff. Doobity doop dee doop dee dee doo. Doobity doo 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 doo. Scooby doo 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 doo. I should just let the credits roll with like no sound whatsoever. Bye.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning. Waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so